2023-2024 season. Let's get it. It's a great return. Playoff strikes back. We going live and tuned up to the max. Relle and King still spitting the facts. Wrapping it up with Lil Yard in the chat. Baltimore, Dallas, we still on the map. The others agree, we don't know about that. We wrote the blueprints, don't know about that. And Nico, we trust, yeah, we know about that. MFF fail, that we roster. Cooking up with Curry, steak and Eliza. Hope your appetite will win in this hearty. Grab yourself a seat for the after game party. We never die, we live long and prosper. You ain't imagining, we home like fosters. Lightning in the sky like Dr. Frankenstein, Luca and Kyrie, they created a monster. The rules of the game are the same. They on every platform, same name. At WTM, have your question on spin. Keep it courteous and keep it clean. And remember to share and like. Welcome Relle and King to the mic. Wherever, whenever you hear this pod. Ladies and gentlemen, this is a Glow Yard.
YouTube, Glow Yard Gang, MFFLs, podcast listeners all over the globe, guys. Welcome to a brand spanking new episode of We Talk Mavs, where we talk Dallas Mavs from a fan's perspective. Tough loss tonight, guys, but it is what it is. We're still sitting in fifth for now. So, hey, we'll get into it here. You already know how to do it, man. It's your boys, Relle and King, man. If you're into Dallas Maverick content, man, go ahead and do us a favor, man, and hit that subscribe button if you're new to the channel. And everybody, please hit that like button, man. If you, if you still believe in this team, man, go ahead and hit that like button, I guess. I know a lot of people, once they can win 10 in a row, man. They lose that one. Oh, man, it's all hell's broken loose. It's over. Lottery. You know what I'm saying? So
Tank,
yeah, go on Tank. They lost that one game. But listen, man. This is what we're gonna do today, though, y'all. It's a late winter night. I definitely got to get up in the morning. So we're gonna probably just go ahead and turn it over to y'all today, man. I know y'all got a lot to talk about after this game. So we're gonna turn it over to the Glow Yard tonight, man, and go straight to the questions and the comments. But before we do that, man, let me I'm gonna read off the stats here real quick. But before I do that, man, let's go ahead and take a real quick second, man, to shout out to our sponsors of the channel, man.
before we continue, we want to give a special shout out to FANATICS for hooking the channel up with a personalized link for you guys and ladies to get all of your official NBA Dallas Mavericks merchandise and apparel. If you're interested in helping the channel at all, please scan the QR code on the screen or check out the link in the description. We appreciate all of the continued support, and big thanks go out to FANATICS once more for hooking us up over here at We Talk Mavs.
Yep, and shout out to FANATICS right now for all U.S. orders. For anything $24 or more, they're doing free shipping using code 24SHIP. So if you guys are interested in free shipping on anything $24 or more in the U.S., code 24SHIP is what you use on using our link, please. Thank you.
Yes, sir, man. Yes, sir. All right, King. You want to give a game ball? Want to get a game ball first and then get to the glow yard, or you want to go straight to the glow yard?
I mean, we can give a game ball.
All right, let's do it then.
Yeah.
All right, man. Who you giving the game ball to, man?
We get a game ball too. Derek Lively II. Today proved why he's still, no matter if he's starting, he's not starting, is one of the most important players on our team. Has been all year. We missed him today. Big fella, get healthy soon, and I'm gonna give him to play the game today.
You said Josh Green.
Yeah.
Can't wait till our two young bucks get back, man.
Yeah.
We could be whole again.
Yep.
All right, man. Let's go ahead and get straight to the glow yard, man. But before I do that, King, let me do one more thing, man. Before we get to the glow yard, I promise we're gonna get to y'all, man. But here we go.
We are excited to announce our new partnership with our friends over at Court Kings, and we appreciate them blessing us with their new Dallas Mavericks collection. This will not only include Dallas Mavericks-based shirts, but We Talk Mavs themed shirts as well. Be sure to check out our exclusive link on the screen or in the description to help the channel and rep the best Dallas Mavericks postgame show in the world. Much love to the entire crew over at Court Kings again for believing in us and taking a chance on the channel. Salute.
Yes, sir, guys. And shipping is absolutely free, guys. Free of charge. Free 99. No charge on shipping, guys. All right, man. Let's get to it, King. All All right, guys, listen. You'll already know how this works. If you guys have a question or a comment addressing us, guys, hit us with the WTM in front of your question or your comment. We ask that you be respectful in the comment section. We will take the super chats first. So if any super chats come in, we'll address those first. And yeah, King, you ready?
I'm ready. Let's do it.
Let's do it.
All right, first up, we got Latte. He's a Glow Yard member. He says, I can't get mad. We know Warriors come in aggressive. It's just that our bench was terrible. True. I'm not mad, Latte. Latte also says, you can't win everything, but tonight it clearly showed our bench is bad. Lively presence was badly needed. He said, we still fifth anyway. A long road trip. We 4-1 on the trip. I will take it. We need to be better and aggressive. The hardest game was both Kings games and the Rockets anyway. On to the Hawks. I feel you. Black Hippie says, damn, we missed Lively tonight. Those power and maxi at center minutes just reminded me how bad it used to be with no rim protection or lob threat when Gafford not in the game. Shaking my head. Facts.
Yeah, it was. That was hideous, man. That was hideous.
Gina Kim, she's a Glow Yard member. She says, hey, fellas. What up, Gina Kim?
What up, Gina?
She says, very sloppy game. Our bench sucked. Was that
rebounds
were hard to get. I always think of running backs when I read it.
Yeah, me too.
We missed Lively and defense was okay, but not enough. We would stop going small because it never works. So we should stop going small because it never works. Yeah, I don't know why Jason Kidd likes to adjust and go to other teams instead of making them adjust to us. I do always hate that. Gina Kim also says game ball to Luka. Luka struggled early on, but picked it up. Kai was getting hot, but when he missed that one in the clutch, I knew it was over. That third quarter was a turning point when Luka got out the game. True.
Yeah, them non-Luka minutes were
tough.
Yeah. Surprisingly, with Kyrie in there, I was surprised.
Yeah. Excuse me. Latte says, so in order to keep our 5th seed, we need to win the Rockets game. Excuse me. Actually, try to win all games remaining. No games are easy, but we take one step at a time. We all learn today. Yes. Gina Kim said, I wish we had Green too. I'm sure he'd make those corner threes, especially in the clutch, because he has in the past. Lively would have helped on the rebounding and perimeter. Yes. Gina Kim said it was obvious the Warriors wanted it more. Lucas said he missed home, so this road trip was tough for them. We'll beat the Hawks at home and go back and beat the Warriors. Hopefully Lively is back. What up, Whoopo? He says everything played a part in this loss. Kyrie passive, Luka turnovers / gas, PJ inefficient, Gafford struggles, role players donuts on offense, Lively / Green injuries, coaching adjustment / lives. Facts, Whoopo. Just a bad game. Gina Kim said it also sucked how Steph didn't even have to do much. I was told he didn't have help, but they always look good when he's sitting on the bench. It was on the Mavs though. Can't lose like that when Steph is
like that. Yeah.
Kareem, Glow Yard member, he says, I can't wait to play Golden State again at home on Friday. I hope we dog walk them worse than we did the Kings in the first game.
Yeah, I'm not worried about it. We're gonna beat them on Friday.
Yeah. Gina Kim said, I wanted that winning streak so bad. At least we're still 5th. Let's beat the Hawks and start our streak again. I don't see us losing any more games now unless they do this again.
You know what's funny? I feel sorry for the Rockets.
Yeah, they got us after this.
Well, no. I was gonna say they won 11 games in a row and didn't make any ground, bro. That's got to be the most frustrating thing. It kind of reminded me. Remember on our first 7-game win streak?
Yep.
We didn't make any ground, but then we lost that one game and then we dropped. I'm like, bro, you serious? We won 1-7. You didn't move nowhere. You lose one and you drop. Like, okay.
Yep.
That's what I was thinking about earlier. Man, I heard somebody talking about I was listening to a Rockets podcast and the guy was saying, I was like, man, I feel sorry for them. Plus they tail for 11 wins and then gain any ground, bro.
Truthfully, that game against us, the next game might knock them out.
Yeah, I bet they were praying for us to win tonight.
Yeah. Latte says the only concern is our health, free throw, and consistency. I'm concerned about Lively free throw. Team's going to treat him like Nick Claxton. He shot 0 for 11 in one playoff game. That might happen. Pasquale's a Glow Yard member. He says, hey, y'all, many reasons we lost tonight. All discussed on Playback. Appreciate the shout out. But I'm going petty. One bad goaltending call. That was huge. That one on Gafford. One no call on the travel cost us, Klay Thompson. Despite many mistakes, my one for tonight. Peace. Appreciate you, Pasquale. Gina Kim says Tim has to make shots if he's in. That pull up transition 3 he did was nasty. I only want Luka doing that, not Tim. So many mistakes we had, though. She says, I agree with Pasquale. Clay literally traveled before the foul, so 2 points should have been taken away. And that one goaltend call was also bad. Refs were trash tonight. Too many missed calls. Latte says DJJ was awful tonight. I know you said about this. He got to finish strong. Also, X and Maxey, too passive. That last possession was terrible execute. Yeah, I don't know what happened in that.
Bro, Maxey was bad, bro.
Yeah.
Maxey was bad. I cringed when he was in the game, bro. Like, he was an eyesore.
Yeah, Gina Kim said this loss kind of hurt, though. We should have won this, but we're still in a good position, so I'm not too upset. It was a weird schedule. We should have played Warriors after Sacramento, Houston, then Hawks. Yeah, I feel you. It was a makeup game. Johnny B, he's a Glow Yard member. He says, I can't believe we got locked down to 100 points by the 10th seed Warriors. Not to mention Steph had 13. What's going to happen when he has a good game? We might F around and lose in Dallas, too.
We're not losing. I'm willing to make a bet with you on that one, Johnny B.
Latte says, I know there are a lot of missed calls, but that travel from Clay was crazy. Nice try. We back home and get some rest. Our boys did the job well against the Kings game. Another win streak awaits. Yeah, we'll be fine. And that's not even me trying to hype y'all up and gas y'all up or whatever. I really think it's okay.
Yeah, were there moments in this game it kind of, yeah.
Yeah, but you get caught.
Overall,
it was a game.
I'm not worried about it.
We played an awful game and we still could have won it.
Exactly. So we lost by 4. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And we played awful. We played awful and lost by 4.
Yeah. Daniel says, what's up, fellas? What up, Daniel?
What up, man?
Tough loss tonight, but again, we can get to 51 and 31 and stay out of the play-in. Overall, I like our chances to finish the season going 6-1 and still be 5th seed. We only got 30 losses right now, right? Right now?
Yes.
I mean, we might end at 52. Yeah. 52, I don't think 52 overweight, yeah.
Well, we need 5.
We gotta win out.
Yeah.
Because how many games we have left? Where we at? 45?
7. So
we gotta win all 7 games to get to 52.
Mm-hmm.
5 of them to get to 50. Yeah, I still definitely gonna get to 50.
Yeah, we get to 50, bro. I'm not worried about it. Pascal's been a member for 4 months, man. He says, okay, I lied about just 1 for tonight. Mavs just need to handle the 3-game homestand. Then we have 3 on the road and 1 left at home. We got this. Yeah, man, I'm not worried about it. I'm not worried.
Johnny B said we would have been 1 game away from the 4th seed because Sacramento beat the Clippers. This was demoralizing, especially considering we lost to the bench and Draymond liked us down the stretch. I guess locked. Hashtag tighten up, man. Yeah, Johnny B. Yes, LA did lose, and basically I keep saying they 3 games ahead of us. I got to remember that because of the tiebreak.
Yeah, they got a tiebreak on us, so we need them to lose 3 games.
Yeah, that was a big game though, man.
I kind of had a feeling we were gonna lose 2 today, man, against Sacramento, but I was like, crap.
Especially with no Kawhi.
Yeah, no Kawhi too. Yeah.
Latte says we're 11-2 in our last 13, and both losses were by 2 points or less possessions. I would take that right. Speaking of that, Josh Young, injury is as important as Lively's right now, bro.
Yes, it is.
Gina Kim said, I see some Mavs fans blaming Kidd and others saying it's not his fault. In my opinion, everyone was bad, including Kidd. Closing with Tim shouldn't happen if he's not making shots in the small ball lineup. Yeah, everybody get a piece of blame tonight, but I'm not. I mean, coaches lose too. So the thing is, I'm not going to, every time something bad happens, I'm not going to like crucify Jason Kidd or every player and all, because you're not going to be perfect all the time. Nobody is that way. Stuff going to happen, but you got to tighten up. Like Johnny B kind of said earlier, you got to tighten it up. Can't be doing that foolishness, and guys got to get healthy again. So it was just a bad game.
Yeah, especially when you know you down one of your key important guys. It's not time for you to kind of just play around with the lineups and all that stuff, man. What were your lineups close? What was your closing lineups before Lively got hurt? Mm-hmm. Like, don't change it up now because Lively's out.
Yep. Nancy's a Glow Yard member. She says, "Hey fellas, how are you doing tonight?" Doing well, man. Gina Kim says, some are blaming Lucas D in the clutch, and yeah, I agree. He should have had more effort, but we got to make shots. Plain and simple, we can get stops, but if we can't make shots, then what's the point? Yeah, I mean, that's why I say everybody's to blame. I'm not going to just blame the shot maker. If I'm going to blame everybody, Lucas' defense in certain moments didn't look the best. It is what it is, though. I mean, guys are tired and all. It is what – I can't even get on that. It is what it is, Gina Kim. Frank is a Glow Yard member. He says, King, I say trade for Nas and run Omax as a 3. Wolves need to pay $260 million next year, and the second apron tax line is set at $180 million. Wolves are not going to pay that money. I would trade for Nas, but I'm not going to put Omax as a 3. I got to stop disrespecting PJ Washington. He just gave us 20 points today. I don't know. Lockbox, what up, Lockbox? Definitely check out
What up, Lock?
For your Maverick content. All your just any kind of Maverick content. He just gives you anything you need. Different kind of sketches, and all kind of stuff, man. Good dude. He says this one was tough. Yeah, Lockbox. Eric, he says losing a non-Luka minutes at the end of the third killed us. Yes.
Yeah, we couldn't generate nothing when Luka went in there.
Nah. Nancy says tough loss, but I'm not really mad at the team. They fought hard these last several weeks. Games like these happen. I wish it didn't, but we only had 3 guys that shot 20 points. They got 20 points or more. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It is what it is. Tony's a glow. Oh, I'm sorry, bro. When we read it first now, you got it.
Okay.
Go ahead.
Jalon Williams with the 199 dono. He says people need to relax. The losing happens. The sky's not falling. Yeah, man. I'm saying I'm not. Like, does it suck we lost? Yeah. Would I have wanted us to win? Yeah, but I'm not.
No one goes 82-0.
I'm not hanging it up on the season, man. It's all good.
Tone says
you know what's gonna happen. Yeah, I already know what's gonna happen on Friday.
Yeah. Tone, he's a Glow God member. He said I was a Maxey believer up until like 2 months ago and defended him. And the 5-out offense, ever since the trade, I said forget that 5-out and second and Kleber. I'm sorry, a second and Kleber just to get off his contract. Hashtag and Nico we trust. Yeah, Tom. Like, yeah. I'm sorry, Maxey, man.
Yeah.
They were good times, Maxey. They were. Gina Kim says it's funny how Mavs can't pass a 7-game win streak. Must be a curse or something. Bergs, what up? He said they should have forced the ball down to Gafford more on offense. They couldn't really contain him without fouling, even though he was getting hacked a ton with no calls, make the refs call foul. Yeah, Bergs, I feel like they should have did that more early, and then they found it later on, but we were climbing out of the hole at that point.
Mm-hmm.
Luka did a bunch of like bad turnover passes, trying to make the fancy pass on the inside too.
Yeah, he did.
Instead of taking the best shots, I guess probably because guys weren't making shots, he was just trying to force feed it inside to get an easy bucket.
Yeah, I think he had like 2, maybe 3 turnovers.
Yeah,
where he kind of had the shot and then passed it up and then tried to
And guys were complacent on their shot selection today too. Like, they were passing him a bunch of shots and was like, just shoot the ball.
Yeah, I was getting mad on that too because a lot of them were putting the ball on the floor and just give props to Golden State. They made them do what they wanted them to do, which is like, hey, pass with that shot and put it on the floor, and then you're gonna bring you to our defense in the paint. But you gotta take those shots when you open, man. It was too much of that pump faking, and then you pass throwing it away or you dribbling it into the defense when they drove you off the 3-point line. So
I agree. Frank says, in case of confusion, Nas at 4, PJ at 3 starters. I'm down with that, Frank. Until Omax decides what he's going to do, I'm down. If we can get Nas Reed, he's been the guy on this show that we've been talking about forever as well, Frank. That's one of the guys, Nas Reed. Johnny B also says we should have played Morris. I agree with that as well, Johnny B. I'm at a point now where Morris and Max need to be competing, man. Who will give minutes, bro? Like, I don't necessarily just say that Max is definitely better than Markieff Morris. And I know people are going to say, well, the defensive side and all that. I don't think Markieff trash at defense. He might be able to Maxey maybe to do a little bit more right now. Maybe. But Markieff can knock down shots better than Maxey.
I was just about to say he can knock down shots, and I feel like Markieff is more physical too than Maxey.
Yeah. So Tone also says, will we be able to get another player in the offseason knowing Luka going to get the extension? I know we can match numbers, but with Herb getting the contract and we do sign and trade, can it happen? Absolutely, Stone. Luka don't get the contract extension to the next year.
Yeah.
So you play with the numbers before the contract extension. Once you got guys on the team, then you get bird rights and stuff like that. You're not worried about the guys. You can just pay them the money. Shout out to Jalen Brunson. Play them off. Shout out to Luka for getting played them off too.
Play them off.
That's 2 in a row. Nancy says,
does that mean anything anymore? Because man, back in the day, you had it. Yeah, I think about that earlier. I'm like, man, this dude didn't already had like 2 in a row.
Went by player of the month. I think Luka and Jason Tatum would be the odds-on favorite to win MVP. I think Jason Tatum has 2 as well. I think Luka and Jason Tatum are the only 2 that have 2 of them. But I don't. That's what, bro. There's no like standard for an MVP or nothing. Like, that's how you usually could tell back in the day by player of the month and all like that. Like, do you got him? He's probably gonna be the MVP. But now you get 2 player of the months and it don't matter.
Yeah, you get 2 player of the months. You 6th in the MVP votes.
Yeah. Nancy says, and we got how many months in the season? What, 5?
Is it 5? Yep, 5 months.
5 months in the season, right? So
remember, October and November are together, so that's one. And then, like you said, December, January, February, and then March. So yeah, 5. Well,
dude, it's
is there April one?
Is it? It's not enough games in April. Probably not.
Yeah, I don't think it's one in April.
So it's probably you're saying it's 5 of them, right?
Yeah, because October and November are together. So yeah, that's one. And then
Luka
December.
got screwed out of October and November. He should have got that one, but they didn't give it to him. But he got 2. You saying you got 2 out of 5. So basically, 40% of the season, you've been the best player, like based off of months and all that. But you would think.
Yeah, I think he's the only one they got 2.
That's what I'm saying in the West. Yeah, Jason Tatum, the person that got 2 in the East. Nancy says, I think even Green would have made the difference tonight. He would have got those few extra baskets. My only concern moving forward is if Lively is not back, is the small ball. Yeah. Steve says, I love the new logo.
Appreciate it, man.
Shout out to Chris.
Yeah, shout out to our boy Chris, man.
Over at Court Kings. Tone says, do y'all think Morris can do better than Kleber?
Yes.
Talk about that. I know he can't move much either, but he can at least make a shot at a consistent rate and wrap someone up on a foul.
Tone, you must have heard us say it, bro. You speaking facts.
Gina Kim said, I'm surprised Cobb was getting called for travels, yet they didn't call Clay for a travel when they were right there. I need to train to be a ref because ain't no way it's a hard job.
You know what's funny, Gina? Somebody I saw something on Twitter. Somebody showed a screenshot of that play from the left side of Klay Thompson. It was literally a referee right there behind him, and a referee kind of like right there on his side, like just like this. Between my hands is where Klay was,
and the referee was right there looking.
Both of y'all saw it, and none of y'all called it. I was just okay. Well,
but I think somebody said, I think it was Johnny B. Shout out to his analysis on TGK's pregame show. But he said that you can't go into a game with the Lakers and Golden State Warriors expecting to win with the refs. And you can't. You got to beat them. It's true. Berg says, sucks the Clippers lost today too. Yeah. Tone said, y'all know they had to make Golden State Warriors make the play-in over the Rockets, and this is the one game/day Golden State needed to win, and they had Rockets lose, and of course it happens on TV game. The Rockets played today too and lost?
Wait, oh yeah, lost to Minnesota.
Oh yeah, they might be done. We might knock them out if we beat them again. That's what I'm saying. That might be done.
Yeah, that might be it.
Tone says, I think our playoff rotation is becoming more obvious. I think Cleveland will only play if we play Nuggets or Wolves in the playoffs. We can only hope, man.
I don't know about that with Tone. He's our backup 4.
Yeah, he's gonna play. I've already got that.
Yeah, I mean, get y'all mind right, man. Get y'all minds ready now. It's gonna happen.
Cleveland and Timmy is a part of the team. DV's a Glow Yard member. He says, what up, fellas? What up, DV?
What up, DV?
He said, reflecting on the game, I ain't too mad. We played sluggish, and they wanted it more than us. Facts. Stipovsky, he says, hey, fellas, what up?
What up?
Said, did you feel Exum was playing scared tonight? Take you shots when open. PJ is a beast on defense, but make some open threes, man. On to the next one. X-Man had the greatest game tonight. PJ need to hit wide open threes. You're right.
That's the one thing I've been getting on, man, since the whole run. You gotta hit your open threes, man. I ain't saying you're gonna be out there looking like the Suns of 2007 or whatever, man. But you gotta hit your open threes, man.
And that's so. Again, I'm not calling out Tim Hardaway Jr., Johnny B.
Go ahead, man. Go ahead and do it.
Tim Hardaway Jr. When we go small, what are we going small for?
You tell me. I don't know.
I mean, what's the reason to go small? Why do you usually go small?
Speed, I guess.
Speed, and as you can make what? Well, you have guys that
can make shots. Yeah,
make shots,
open shots wide open. Yeah.
So usually we play like Maxi Kleber, and we bring in like in the fourth quarter they took out Exum and put in Tim Hardaway Jr. For what reason? They didn't because we all know that Exum's a better defender than Tim. Right?
Yes.
So Tim comes in the game to shoot buckets, right? Because you need an offensive spark. Maxi Kleber plays the 5 because you want a 3-point shooting big that can give you a spark, right?
Yep.
If these guys, it's not a knock against them. This is why I say, like, you have a role. These are your jobs. If Maxi and Tim are not knocking down threes or knocking down shots in general, Why are they playing?
Did you get flashbacks of 2022?
Yes, when Maxey was out there and Kevon Looney didn't play minutes, or when Dwight Powell was playing, I was like,
Yep, I had flashbacks, bro.
This happened. It's happening again, man.
Mm-hmm.
I don't understand, and I understand the logic of why you're playing the small ball lineup. It's to get open shots. It's because you need offense. But if the guys you're playing, you're just playing them because they're smaller. You're not playing them because they're going to get better.
Skilled.
Yeah, like, you feel me? So why are we playing them? Sound in the Depth said, what is Hardy's role right now? He seems out of sync with every group he plays with. Yeah.
Well, Sound, it's kind of like, you heard me say this. Well, you probably haven't, but a lot of Glory, you've heard me say this a million times. You know, I hooped, right? Like, I was a scorer. It's hard for me to get into a rhythm, bro, if I don't touch the ball, if I don't get on the floor. You can't play 1 minute now, 1 minute late in the third, and you expect him to go out here and put up 20 points, right? You expect him to be in a rhythm and be a consistent scorer. The same way that they gave Tim Hardaway, a ton of chances to get into a rhythm and catch fire and all that stuff. They don't do that for Jaden Hardy. He'll play 2 minutes today. It won't see the floor again for another week. Then he'll come in for another 5 minutes, and then folks be like, why he ain't out here hitting the shots? Well, it's kind of hard for a scorer, an attacker like a Jaden Hardy, to play 2 minutes today. It don't play for a whole nother week, and then you play him 5 minutes after that. It's kind of hard for him to gain a rhythm that way. So he's gonna struggle. He's gonna have ups and downs. If you don't give him consistent minutes, put him in a consistent rotation with the team, he's gonna have these struggles like this, man. It's just common sense.
And I'm not saying that you're saying this sounding, but I want to make this statement. I just hate that we keep grading these players like they Luka and Kyrie.
Yes.
Like when we grading Jaden Hardy and we grading like PJ Washington, every game it's like, well, he looks lost, and this is why he shouldn't play. And I'm like, and this is, again, it always comes back to Tim because he's playing. Tim Hardaway plays minutes. I grade these guys according to Tim Hardaway Jr. is how I'm grading them. I can't tell these guys, hey, man, you trash. You shouldn't be playing. Jaden Hardy made a couple buckets today, didn't he?
Mm-hmm.
Did he look worse than Tim Hardaway Jr. today? That's what I'm saying. Like, did PJ look worse than Tim Hardaway Jr.? What?
The thing I don't like, you heard me say this since last year with I talk about the whole Christian Wood thing. It's like certain people get room to make mistakes, other people don't.
Yeah.
Like Maxi Kleber gets all the time and all the room and all the excuses to make mistakes. Tim Hardaway can have all the time, all the room, all the excuses to make mistakes. But if Hardy comes out there and does one thing bad when he only plays 1 minute, then people are killing him. People are jumping on him. And it's like, I don't understand that. And we talk about it all the time. If he got those same opportunities as Tim Hardaway and as Maxi Kleber and all those guys, if he had those same opportunities, then I can understand it, right? But he's not getting those same opportunities. So it's like he has this small, tiny window of opportunity to not make a mistake, to make a mistake. If he makes that one mistake in that tiny window, everybody and their mom is killing him. But we've seen all year long, Tim had literally 2 or 3 months of screwing up, looking like trash, and people like, just keep giving him a chance, keep letting him shoot. Let him shoot his way out of his struggles. But certain players on the team don't get that type of leeway. And that's the part I don't understand about this fan base, bro. It's like, he's a kid. He's a young, developing player who still does not get consistent minutes on his team. It does not have a consistent role on his team. So it's hard for him to get established as a young player in the league. You got guys who've been in the league 10, 11 years, Tim Hardaway, who constantly screwing up worse than him, and he get all the leeway and all the chances to make up for that. He doesn't. And that's not fair for him.
Let me ask you a question, Relle. Would you rather tell me player A or player B? Would you rather have a player that got you 20 points, that shot 30% from the three-point line, right? Mm-hmm. Or would you rather a player get you 9 points that shoot 75% from the three-point line?
Player B. You
want the player that's giving you 9 points, 75%?
Yeah.
Then 20 points shooting
30%?
I'm going with 20 with 30. If
you're talking about the points, or you talking about just
I'm just talking in general. Who do you feel like impacted the game more then? If you're saying, like, my thing is the players, like, they're like, I understand PJ got to make wide open shot. I understand this, but like,
to me, it also too, to me, bro, it's like, see, we, like you said, we're looking at, like, Luka and Kyrie are looked at to give you consistent offense. constantly give you offense. So you're always looking at them to constantly give you something. Guys like Exum, and then we're looking at you to hit the timely buckets, to make the timely plays, to make the timely stops, right? So that's why I'm saying that when you said after the 9 points, it's going to depend. Those 9 points can be those very huge 9 points that we need every game. Like Exum don't score a lot of points, but guess what? He gives you those timely buckets, those timely stops, and just those timely plays, bro.
That's a
with his 9 points.
You're right. I'm talking
Tim Hardaway go out there and get you 20, shoot 30%, but it's a lot of times like, I mean, he got you 20, but it's like,
but he ain't even
turn the ball over. You going 1-on-5.
If Timmy gave you that right now, you'd be happy though, wouldn't you?
Well, I mean, but yeah, for Tim,
that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
And that's what I'm
9
saying.
Or 20.
The 20 even right now would be if Timmy shot 30% from 3 and gave me 20 a game right now, I'd be happy.
Oh, okay. I thought you were saying 30% from the field. Right.
No, I'm saying 30 from 3.
From 3. Okay, yeah. That's fine.
I'm talking about what they crucifying PJ for the day. PJ shot 30%. They gave you 20 points.
Yeah, 3.
Like, would you rather him had 9 points and just shoot 4 shots and make 3 or 4 from the 3
point
line?
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? Is that he gave us 20 points? Imagine PJ didn't give us 20. How would the score look? That's what I'm saying. Like, we find reasons to point to these people like, bro, like, I just feel like we pointed the wrong people at times. Like, PJ, yeah, he needs to make better threes. We already know that for the season. This dude gave us 20 points today. It's like everything. Like, bro, why he only gave me 4 points today? Okay, well, he gave me 14. Oh, I didn't do this. Well, he gave me 20. He needed.
And my thing too is with that, we held Golden State to what today?
104.
We've been holding teams under 110 points damn near the whole entire second half of the season after the trade deadline. Like, when have we ever done that, bro? We hadn't done that probably since the Western Conference year. I mean, we had the 7th best defense in the league that year, right? So he's definitely making an impact.
There's no Lively today. So yeah, who helped on that? We couldn't get rebounds. That was the issue.
Yeah.
When we went to the backup minutes with no backup center, we couldn't get rebounds. That became the issue.
I remember it was both Dwight Powell and Massey Cleveland. We were getting out rebounded in their stand when it was in the game, bro. I swear I had flashbacks, King.
2022.
I had flashbacks.
Like, whoa, Kevon.
Matter of fact, I don't know if y'all was listening to it. The first, I wasn't in there at the beginning of the playback, but I don't know if y'all heard it when even Greg Anthony. This is the second time Greg Anthony didn't mention something. Like, you could tell Greg Anthony's watching the Mavericks. He even mentioned it. He said, "Man, could y'all imagine?" He said their front court lineup was Massey Cleveland and Dwight Powell. And he was like, "Man, I ain't no disrespect to them guys, but he was trying to be nice when he said that. He pretty much was saying like, bro, they
trash. That's what the people always saying it.
And when I heard him when he was saying all this, I was just like,
he said, "Wow, trash." They are though,
like,
bro.
I said, okay, somebody, so you paying attention. This is what we've been talking about, bro. We finally got 2 centers. You're missing one of you guys. You know what I'm saying? So
shout out to Spencer Dinwiddie. Oh, hold on. I'm sorry, Tom. He said the game is definitely not a game to panic about. Facts. It's the same one.
Hey, y'all, everybody gonna be singing a different tune on Friday. I'm guaranteeing you. I'm guaranteeing it.
Gina Kim said it's funny because I felt like Luka should have passed more in the first quarter, but when he did, they weren't making shots, so I wanted him to ball hog more. PJ got it going early though. I just wish he kept it up. Yeah, Luka it was a weird game because towards the end and all as well, Luka wasn't passing the ball to wide open guys because I thought he lost confidence in them. Like, it was guys at the top of the key that was being wide open. I'm like, Luka, you stop shooting that little turnaround fadeaway and all that. Like, but it was just a bad game, man. Black Hippie said Clippers got to play 7 games in 11 days. It's brutal. Schedule for a lot of teams this year been super weird. I think we good, though. Let them boys get some rest and finally some home games. Yeah, Black Hippie. And in season tournament messed it up, too. The whole schedule been weird because of that.
Oh, yeah.
Mad Fan says Moody had 12 off the bench. Our whole bench had 13. Keeping the team to 104 is more than enough to win. We should never score 100 with those players. Timmy can't score only 7. We should have never had 100. And that's not even no shout to Timmy and all that. But 100, that's what I'm saying, man. We shouldn't have scored 100. I'm not thinking we're going to be scoring 100 again or a lot more. So if they're going to score 104 and you tell me that before any game we're going to play against the Golden State Warriors, I think we're winning most of them.
Now, I'm not saying like, oh, we got to have a third guy and all that stuff, right? We're doing pretty good without having that consistent third guy. But it's games like this, it'd be nice to have that one guy that can kind of just pick it up whenever like Luka or Kyrie kind of having an off night or whatever, or they getting, like I said, getting double teamed, triple teamed, you got that third guy that could be a threat. You know what I'm saying? That makes you second guess double teaming those guys, right? Because we had, like you said, we had Tim Hardaway in there in the fourth. He wasn't scaring. He wasn't scaring nobody out there for Golden State. So
that's why Friday gonna matter. Friday gonna matter so much. Like, you go back in the old memories and thinking of like what the Mavs usually need and all that stuff when you lose. That's when you lose and this stuff, it happens. So Friday we play the Warriors one more time. We get to see them again. So we only got to think about it. We only got to be like, you know what? We need this guy or whatever. On Friday's game, we'll be able to tell if we have a problem with the Warriors or if we don't. If it was just we played them in Golden State, we lost by 4.
King, I'm ready to put your house on. You're gonna win on Friday.
That's how I feel too. That's why I'm not worried about. I don't want to bring up third score. I don't bring any. I think
they were desperate. They needed this more than we did.
Yes, we stayed in the same position. Truthfully, it was a game we didn't need to stay.
They're trying to keep another team off of them.
Yes,
we're good. I mean, we're in the playoffs. They're trying their best to stay in the play-in. So
DV says we won 11 of 13. We were in the 8th seed, now the 5th. We can't be mad. Just secure 5 and 2 at the minimum. We top 6 lot. Yeah,
I agree.
Professor's a Glow Yard member. He said, I actually think we missed Green being in this game. Another look at energy off the bench might have really helped. Facts. Gina Kim said, it's like every time a key player is out, kid plays with the lineup. Stick with the game plan and make the right adjustments. Can't keep playing with the lineups like this. Facts. Gina Kim.
That's what I was saying, Gina. It's like Lively goes out, and that's when you want to start just tinkering with the lineup. It's like, what was the closing lineup before Lively got hurt?
I mean, you had all those guys. The guys
you had those guys. Like, just put those guys in the closing lineup. Like, what are we doing?
I don't know, man. You know Jason Kidd. He just
I understand this guy, bro.
That's why I want to. Somebody asked it before. I think it was last show about the 8-man rotation in the playoffs and what he going.
No, it was last show. I think
last show. That's what I'm saying. So what is he going to do, bro? Like, he needs to set an 8-man rotation. That's been my issue with him really all year. My issue with Jason Kidd is the major thing with Jason Kidd. I know we talk about the timeouts and all that stuff. It's the rotation, bro.
Yes.
I want him to have, like every other coach, every other good coach, has a set rotation. Jason Kidd does not have a set rotation. I'm tired of playing and this and this.
You had no excuse today to not have your closing lineup in. I'm sorry, bro.
It's a set rotation, bro.
You can't say, because Lively wasn't there, but Lively don't play the 3. I mean, last time I checked, I don't know. Maybe I don't watch the game. So did he play the 3?
No, he doesn't. But hold on, I'm gonna read this. B-Fam says we still had a chance to win the game. We have to get THJ on the heater. It needs to be one of these games. Mavs said to clean things up. They will be okay, but dumb possessions will kill you. Kid knows that. Hopefully.
Oh yeah. Hopefully you do.
Gina Kim said, I hope we see Omax get some minutes. I wish he was ready. He could have played tonight and be able to knock down shots. He's good at drawing fouls too. All those pump faking he does. Yeah, I'm not putting my season on Omax now. Yeah, I'm sorry.
I was just about to say we got 7 games left, Gina.
I'm done on Omax. And I don't mean I'm done on him. Y'all know I love Omax. I want him to play and be a part of the team.
For him to be the savior this late in the season, we got 7 games left. Nah, man.
And the way I've seen him play so far in the NBA, like, bro, I ain't no. We already talking about Jaden Hardy, and Jaden Hardy, I feel like at a better level in the NBA than Omax is. And if y'all saying
he don't even get no minutes,
exactly. I'm not putting my season on Omax.
Yeah, wait until Summer League, man. Let them get another Summer League up on them, and then we'll see what we go from there.
Yep. James says the refs lost their whistles in the last few minutes. Clay moonwalked a mile in their faces. Facts. Frank said the guy that does NBA MVP ranking is going to put Luka as number 10 in the MVP and leave. Sorry, Mavs fans, but going 82 and Omax. Oh man. What up,
hey, so who moves the goalpost more? The national media or Larry?
Ooh. Daryl said I ain't gonna answer that one. Daryl says bad habits resurfaced due to holdovers. THJ Maxey Powell got important minutes, causing Luka having to work harder. They are so bad at basketball. Good point. Salam says Kids rotation has caused runs in the past 2 games. Last game it didn't hurt us versus the Rockets, but it did tonight. Why was Exum pulled? This is what concerns me going into the playoffs. I just said about the it's not a knock on Tim Hardaway Jr. It's just everybody has roles, bro. Exum is more. If you need defense, you would choose Exum, right? If you need offense, you would choose Tim. Exum was pulled because at that point, I'm guessing Jason Kidd said, I don't need defense as much right now. We're good. I need somebody to score. If he's not scoring, what is he here for?
And not only that, did you not see Exum close out for us against the Kings?
He did.
So, I mean, I don't know, bro. I don't get it. And plus, on top of that, you see them double teaming Luka and Kyrie. You need that extra ball handler out there to free those guys up, man, to make it easier for them in the crunch time too. That's also why you were playing Exum in crunch time in those other games. That's why I understand why did you switch it up today?
Yeah.
Like he was real good at not. What was that? Was that last game we said, man? Hey, he didn't even play Tim in the fourth quarter or whatever it was. I think it was
game before last. I think it was game before. I think
last
game we played around because we had a huge lead and he started playing around the fourth quarter.
Okay, so yeah, game before. So yeah, it was a Kings game because it was crunch time.
Yep.
He didn't touch the fourth quarter, right? What changed today? You can't say because Lively was out, but Lively did not play the 3. He don't play the 3. You don't play the 2. You don't play a ball handler. So what that had nothing to do with the lineup.
After saying what you just said, I think they overlooked the Warriors.
You think so?
I think they overlooked them.
I don't know why. The Warriors are desperate right now.
I know, but I think Kid was just on one right now, and he again got comfortable, and he overlooked the Warriors real quick. I think that's what it was.
Man, I was listening to something on 105 today. This guy made a great point about coaches, like good coaches. Mm-hmm. I cannot remember what he said. I was like, bro, when he said that, I was like yo, that's he hit the nail on the head on. I would never looked at it that way, man. And he was talking about Jason Kidd, bro. He had a good point, and I was like, it's facts. I'm mad I can't remember what he said, bro.
That's law.
Yeah.
Gina Kim said, I thought ESPN and other media would start the Luka MVP campaign after all. Oh, what Luka did to the Rockets, but they were just on BS still. Stephen A. Smith just want to be different. First Tatum, now SGA MVP, and Jalen Brunson. But don't just listen to ESPN, y'all. Like, they're not the only national media. Other national media guys were giving Luka credit, though. I told you Nick Wright and Chris Broussard both said that it's going to be hard. Chris Broussard said he already may be my MVP already, and if he keeps on winning, we'll see. I know Chris Broussard has a vote.
Yeah, he got a vote.
Who else was it I saw just recently? That dude on Hoops Nation, or whatever it's called, the Jason Temp or whatever. For some reason, he do not want to give the Mavericks credit. He's talking about Luke on the same level as everybody else. It's not a big enough level between them. It's not another level between he said maybe Anthony Edwards but he said Anthony Edwards might show off in the playoffs and show he on that level too. But he's talking about like SGA and all them guys. He's saying Luke and out. I said, what are you? What? Oh man, come on, Jason, man. Like, you gonna be on that team? But other people were saying it too, though. I heard people talking about Luka on the MVP train. It wasn't Stephen A. Smith, not the only. Oh, Skip Bayless, and them even Skip even said Luka. I mean, he getting there, man. Like, and all that. So it ain't just Stephen A. But Stephen A. is on some BS stuff. Even Shannon Sharp told him he was wild for saying about not having Luka top 3. And you know how Shannon takes are. Matt said, "What up, fellas? If I would have told you guys before our 5-game road trip we would go 4-1, would you take that?" Yes, Matt.
Yeah. Remember, we was on a road trip not too long ago. We went 5 out of 6. Well, no, we went 5 out of 6 or something like that. Whatever it was.
Frank said, "Why does going small against the Warriors of all teams make sense? You're literally playing at a level which they've mastered." Facts, Frank. Jada Kipp said, and then if he makes a little mistake, he gets pulled. Talking to Jaden Hardy, I guess. Can't keep playing with Hardy minutes like that. Hardy is better in the clutch than Tim, but he won't play. Kid, trust him more. Yes. So, yes, Jada Kim, instead of putting Tim in that situation, because Tim is obviously, he's not shooting and he's not making buckets. Even if Hardy's messing up, if you're talking about an offensive spark plug, bro, I trust Jaden Hardy in them situations more than Tim Hardaway Jr. to give me some clutch, big-time bucket. But Timmy gets that play, man. Timmy ain't going nowhere. Eric says, when can we give Hardy THJ's minutes? We are way past it. Matt said, I think we're going to be perfectly fine, but if Kidd plays THJ Maxi Power during clutch situations, I think we're cooked. Also, Jason Kidd said that Lively could return sooner than 2 weeks. Yeah, that's what I did. He was questionable for the game. Like, that was just Jason Kidd being Jason Kidd. Y'all out of it. DV said Clippers are going to go small. If we end up playing them in the first round, you think Kidd going to follow suit? He better not.
You played teams that were already small coming out the gate, and you dominated them with your 2 bigs. Just stick to that. I don't understand why you got to be cute with it, bro. Just stick to that.
Try and Bammy says, that's true. I usually have slightly stream on another tab, and when Hardy misses like 2 shots, people are starting to type he is trash and to get him off the floor. That's what I'm saying, Try. Like, why? Like, oh, that's why he don't get played and all. And I'm like, You got to play, y'all. Like, grade him on the Tim Hardaway Jr. scale. Give him
like
a couple.
I said, he missed one shot, get him out of here. He trash, but Tim can go out here and go 1 for 20, and folks like, man, he got let him keep shooting, man. He gonna get hot. It's like he been cold for 4 months. Like, what are we doing?
Gina Kim said, I hate when fans do that after one good game from Tim or Maxey, they'll praise them and say, I told you so.
Yep.
Just for them to suck the next few games after. Remember, what was it? Timmy just had a good game. He got 16 or so.
Mm-hmm.
They waited for that. And then they don't talk about all these other games again when he back under 10 points.
You said Johnny B.
I'm just saying it, Jim. And I ain't even like, bro.
Oh, my bad. I'm sorry. I didn't know.
We've been giving respect to Tim for trying to do the other stuff. That's not his role. Though. Like, you can't. The thing is that Timmy's trying to be an Exum guy now, and it's like, damn, Timmy, we don't need you as another Exum. We have Exum. We need you to be Tim Hardaway Jr. right now, and he's not being Tim Hardaway Jr. with making shots, and that's my issue with him. If Timmy made shots right now, we'd be killing people. Real talk.
Hey, at least give us 12, man.
Bro, if he gave us 3 threes in a game, Timmy was shooting like 9 threes before.
Mm-hmm.
What happened?
Yes.
Frank said, I will always wish the most success to the Mavs, but low-key want them to lose in the second round for a better chance of letting Kid go. Kid is a floor raiser, not a ceiling raiser. Catch 22. Salam says, what's up with all these Mavs fans online that hate Hardy? Dude will have a turnover or foul someone, and fans will want his head or scream low. Basketball IQ. Dude needs playing time to learn. Facts, Salam. Facts. That's what Rel been trying to yell.
Ma'am, thank you so much. I've been saying this for the longest. I don't understand this, man. Like,
it's a sir. I think is a ma'am just in this picture.
Oh, okay, my bad. But no, like, I was gonna say something, but I'm gonna leave it alone. It's late, and I know King Todd was getting 55-page comments and stuff. So let me do it to myself.
No, you need to go ahead because they don't never send them at you. They send them at me. Gina Kim said the fans just love Powell, Maxey, and Tim too much. They got everyone supporting them. They'll have everything to say when they do good, but it's crickets when they have bad games. I don't get it. I don't think any of us get it, Gina Kim.
Shout out to Richard, man. He said that's that Cuban effect.
Man, where is Richard? Shout out to Richard. I didn't see him on Playback.
Yeah, he went on Playback today.
What up, Kyrie the GOAT? He says in Kyrie press conference, he's talking about conditioning. Excuse me. He said, I just think some players can't catch up to the duo's pace. And plus, they played a bunch of games. I mean, I'm not giving it an excuse. I'm not that type of person that give excuses for losing. Losing games or whatnot. But
the whole thing is, like, if we had to win this game with conditioning and stuff that came up.
Nah, like, that's.
I just look, like you said, they've been on the road for 815 days. They went 4-1. Any team would kill to take that on the road. You know what I'm saying? That record on the road. Like, they're fine, y'all. They're fine. Like, we gotta relax, y'all.
And we get this team again.
Listen. Does anybody want to bet me on Friday's game? Let me know. Now y'all know I don't do bold takes. We winning on Friday, y'all. This game today did not scare me with the Golden State Warriors. We played our worst game and lost by 4.
Yep.
We're fine, y'all.
Stepovsky says, and Luka needs to chill with some of those circus passes when he is gassed. I hope we can go 5-2 and get the 50 wins. Heat and OKC is going to be tough. I think the OKC ain't going to be easy. I don't think OKC can play their guys. Yeah. Nancy says, why won't Jason Kidd play our centers more minutes when we need them? He plays these guys around 25 to 27 minutes, but yet all the other centers around the league play more minutes. These guys are 25 and under. Bro, you think so? Let me ask you a question. How you think he did with Gafford's minutes today?
There were moments I felt like Max was in there a little bit too long at the 5.
Even though Gafford had 5 fouls, that didn't bother you?
Gafford didn't have a good game today.
That's what I'm saying. He didn't have his best game.
He didn't have his best game. He played small today. I'm not gonna lie to you. Usually Gafford is more physical in the paint. He got out muscled by Draymond. I mean, Draymond was 6'7".
Yeah.
What like 225 or something. Like he's really a wing, pretty much.
The fouls don't hurt you much when you got 2 nice centers that can both be on the floor and help you out, and they got 6 fouls between the 2 of them. Basically, I should say 10 fouls that you want to get to. It doesn't hurt you much. When you got one of them and your backup is the Dwight Powell, Maxi Kleber, and he gets in the
That's what hurt you.
That's when it hurts you.
Perfect example. Remember how it was, y'all, before we got Gafford. Remember we was in here cringing whenever Lively got in foul trouble. He's like,
Yep.
Jesus, man. We were watching. We were like with a microscope. We're watching Lively's his fouls.
Yep.
So
with both of them, you kind of got a cheat code. You kind of got between one player, you got 12 fouls. You feel me? Like it's like having one good center and getting 12 fouls. But when you got two of them,
they put up the prediction of one great center. Yes.
When you got one of them though, and one of them getting foul trouble. Oh no, it's like the white pile. No. We already know Kevon Looney. Already know his barbecue chicken. Kevon Looney. Frank says the last matchup versus the Warriors, didn't we win without Gafford and PJ? Yes.
Yeah. I'm not, like I said, this game didn't prove nothing. Golden State won. That's fine.
Let's see this. I'm gonna read this one. Call. He didn't put WTM, but I want to read it. Call says PJ works hard on D despite his streaky shooting, but Hardaway and Maxey are inconsistent trash. Lively always hurt. If he was in the lineup, Warriors wouldn't have won tonight. I agree. I said I'm still not calling him injury prone yet. He getting injuries where Jason Kidd just putting him out. But like I said, he got to put on muscle. These are injuries where you got to put on muscle. This offseason, he got to get in the gym.
He got hurt off a Euro step.
Yeah, I know, right? They didn't get the travel call. You should get a travel call. Right. But Gina Kim said, lately I've been concerned about our offense more than our defense. I would love for us to get back our threes back right now, but it's not consistent enough. We got to have a better game plan. Yeah, inside out. Pasquale says, y'all have a good one. Thanks for the content again. Let's go Mavs. See y'all Thursday. Yes, sir. Ramble, he's a Glow Yard member. He says, I don't need us to win every game, but damn, I never want to see THJ and Maxey in the court together. How many opponents' runs involve these two? They should never. I don't understand why. Jason Kidd doesn't understand that part yet. As far as THJ and Maxey.
Does he not understand or he does not care?
Maybe he don't care. Frank said, did y'all see the stats that apparently Exum is shooting like 40 or 50% from three? It was like 50 from three, Frank.
Yeah, it's like on low volume. Like 52 or 51 or something like that.
But like you said, with player A and player B, take the more accurate shooting. As I said, it depends. That's not – so my conversation wasn't like Exum versus like Tim Hardaway Jr. My conversation was about Maxey being hot. Let's say Maxey hot from the floor and give you 3 from 4 from three. And he got you 9 points. You're like, damn, he gave me 9 points. And PJ gave you a game today with 20. The 20 will be fine. We just need 9 points from another dude. Gina Kim said on Midnight Madness, shout out to TGK. Yes, they discussed if Timmy was the X factor in the playoffs or is it another player. If Tim is hot, we can't be stopped. But I say it's Exum because he'll give us both D and offense. Yeah, if Timmy's hot, we can't be stopped. That's truthfully the.
Ben did have a good point though when he talked about at one point before Exum got hurt and all that stuff. Exum was on the run. Remember he was going to give you like 16 points a game and all that. Mm-hmm. That's the Exum we need, man. It's like we need you to be aggressive.
He was starting
pick your spots, like you were doing when you were getting hot there before you got hurt.
But I said, don't forget he was starting though. Remember once then Jason Kidd put Derrick Jones Jr. in the starting lineup again, or I'm sorry, he put what's his name, Josh Green back in the starting lineup. Then Exum came back for the one game and then went back out again, got hurt or something like that. Then DJJ got put in the starting lineup. Now Exum just on the bench now, being that type of guy. When he was in the starter, Exum was starting to give you that. Like 16s, and he was giving you double digits basically every game when he was a starter. Mm-hmm. But now, ain't the same. Gina Kim also says if Exum is more crucial for us in the playoffs, he's important for us now, which means he should be closing games right now. Exum has given us clutch buckets before, aka sack game. So close him tonight. Yeah, he should be a part of the closing. I thought that's what I'm saying about Jason Kidd. He should have his rotation set.
That's what I was saying, Gina. Like you, whenever like somebody just mentioned, it's like whenever we miss somebody, this when he want to start tinkering with the lineup. It's like, but that person missing had nothing to do with the closing lineup. You have your closers playing the game today. Just close with your closing lineup. But
Wupo says Slightly's chat hates Tim and Hardy. Rambo says I never want to see a fast break 3-pointer again. It's great when it goes in, but painful to give up fast break paint points. Yeah, the only person I really want to see doing that is Kyrie.
Really.
That's it. Like, that's it. Rambo said we need to box out. It's such a small thing, but we have the size. We shouldn't be beat on the boards by Golden State. Facts. Gina Kim said King and Johnny were going off on Playback. Light skin versus dark skin. It's crazy how THJ get everyone so riled up. I don't know where his fans come from. You gotta ask him. They come from what is it? The Bay Area, allegedly. Vaughn said I would rather have DJJ out there to close out games. When the game got close late in the fourth, they were botching some opportunities in transition every time Golden State misses. I feel you. Somebody over Tim Hardaway. Yeah, so I feel like I'd rather have Exum, but
I'd rather have Exum because DJJ had a bad game today.
I might take DJJ over Tim though. Still,
yeah.
Big J's a Glow Yard member. He says, bottom line, we should have won, but you can't win them all. We just need to rest and get healthy. Facts, Big J. Gina Kim said, I'm still confused about what happened on the last play. Kai to PJ back to Kai. I don't think that was a good shot. It was good D, though, but the ending really confused me. Yeah, I think they got Kyrie out of place. He just passed to PJ. PJ was like, what the hell? Like, we need a 3. And then passed it back out to Kai, and he was stuck with Draymond, and it was basically that's the moments right there where Kyrie shows his height. You feel what I'm saying? That's the moments literally when I'm like, you can do things to Kyrie. You can't do as much to Luka because he's a 6 foot, under 6'3", like guard or whatever like that. And that's what happened. And Kai even said, my bad after that. Like, I'm not worried.
Super chat. Jay with the $5 dough. No, he says, absence of Lively hurt us big time. Do you think Luka does too much dribbling and everyone watches him? The offense is stale sometimes. I'm not going to say, yeah, sometimes, Jay, but look, man. We weren't complaining about the offense before tonight. Like, that's a part that get me that we lose, and it's when everybody like, oh, the offense is stale. It's like, well, we weren't saying offense was stale when they were just killing folks 20 point blowouts and stuff, right? The thing is, man, when the team isn't hitting their shots, that's when Luka feels like he has to go out there and has to play hero ball. Dudes aren't hitting their open shots today, man. We just showed, it was in Playback. Shout out to Hold My Latte when he showed the stats, man, for all the other players who played in the game today. It was a lot of 0-4s out there. PJ was the only one who made 6 shots out of the other 4 people's names on there that he had on that list. So it's just like, look, man, if the guys ain't hitting these shots, Luka has to go out. Feel like he has to go out there and he has to save the day, right? So, yeah, sometimes it does, but that's a lot of that has to do with what's going on with the game at the time, man. So, because we weren't saying still offense. The other 4 games we just won.
Nope. So I understand. We'll see again on Friday. Yeah, we're fine.
Yeah, we just gotta
clean it up. Latte says, I'm down to back King's house, Rel's house, my house. We will win against the Warriors at home.
Yeah, we winning on Friday. I'm not worried about it.
That's a lot of slips. What up, L? She's a Glow Yard member. She says a combo of Draymond, Wiggins, turnovers, and not being focused did us in. Every game is important. B-Fam says, so what about when Dwight Powell carries us to that Nets win? I guess the next win. Oh, man. Shout out to DP, man. I ain't even mad at DP, though. That's not. I'm not mad at him. He had to be thrown in. It's just you see that we miss Lively when we need another center. Ramble says, what was the last good game, last good Maxey game? The last dozen games, he's been 10-plus minutes and less than 7 points. Yeah, I heard that Tim Hardaway doing a winning streak again had a negative plus minus. Yeah,
maybe he had like a -1 or something like that.
That was last time, but I think this
one
time he got it. He had it again.
But to kind of go back what you said, Rambo, that's what we're talking about. But I don't hear anybody killing Maxey on that stuff.
No, they wait for that one good game to say Maxey here when he make.
I told you. Dang, where were you at 5 years ago though?
And that was my point.
Don't worry about. We're talking about this game though. Okay, all right.
They wait for Maxey to make them 3 threes and say, "Oh, there he is shooting." He had a good game today because he made.
They waiting to have that. They waiting to have that skin rant.
Yep.
You know who you are.
I know who you are, Skin. I say it every time. Jana Kim said, "Yeah, we're still 2-1 against Warriors, soon to be 3. So we shouldn't be worried, and we're home, so we should be good. And who knows, we might shoot the lights out next time. It just depends. Yeah, I'm fine.
Yeah, that's another reason why I'm not worried, Gina. We at home. We'll be fine."
Gina Kim said, should we start Exum again? No, I'm not there yet.
No. We lost our first game with all those with all those guys together. It was our first loss. They were 10-0 before tonight.
Yeah.
So 10-1 now. It's all good.
Frank said, I'm not against benching Exum because of his injury history so far. His career in the NBA, he struggles to stay healthy. It's only 2 seasons Exum stayed healthy. Only 2 seasons Exum stayed healthy was overseas. Yeah, that's why I think he didn't put him back in the starting lineup, Frank. Because he didn't want to overexert him. Gina Kim said, I can't believe Kid is still trying to figure out rotations. He should know who to play if Luka misses, Kai misses both Lively, Gaff, or Exum. He should know how to adjust when they're out. Facts. Daryl said the only thing stopping the Mavs health and Jason Kidd, and tonight we had both factors and only lost by 4, but to a 10th seed, so we need to get that fixed before playing actual teams. Facts. Frank said, I don't like using Lively as an excuse. We lost. It did hurt not having Lively, but it was more just shots not falling. Facts, Frank. It was a whole bunch of stuff. That's what I said. It was just a nasty game. No excuses.
Like I said, Lively not playing also didn't have anything to do with the lineup at the end of the game. That was coaching.
Yeah.
So.
Gina Kim said, I feel like Maxey wasn't too bad some moments. He had 3 blocks, which is surprising, but he was moving on D and had some good contests. He even looked confident shooting, even though he didn't make it. So here's my thing, Gina Kim, and I'm not shooting the messenger. I heard what you said. But you see how we just graded Maxey? You see how that just happened real quick right there and saying, I feel like Maxey wasn't too bad. So getting zeros and getting 3 blocks is fine. But getting 20 points, you feel what I'm saying? Like I'm not saying you, Gina Kim, I'm just saying like getting 20 points, going 3 for 10 from the 3-point line, though, is like getting crucified, still playing defense, getting you damn near 10 rebounds and all that. But that's like, I need this guy to do more. But I feel like this guy wasn't too bad when they make him around the same amount of money.
That's why I always say, you got certain players, I just said a minute ago. Tim gets leeway, Maxey gets leeway, Dwight Powell gets leeway. Like you said, them guys can stink you up for 10 years in a row. They had that one good game, and you get people out the woodwork. See, I told you. Posting apology letters and all that stuff, right? But if you had people like Hardy coming there, PJ coming there, and get you that one game or whatever, then they ready to crucify them, get rid of them. We shouldn't have traded for them, shouldn't have drafted them, all that stuff. I don't get it, bro. It's confusing to me. But to kind of go back on what you just said, Gina, I'm not giving Maxey any pass today. Because he couldn't. People keep forgetting about this. You know what also counts for defense?
Rebounds.
You say? I'm sorry. Say that again, King.
Rebounds.
Gotcha. If he can't end possessions, I don't give you any type of credit on defense. You just heard me say a minute ago. You had him and Powell, and they're getting out rebounded, man. When they both were in there together. Flashbacks of 2022.
That's the issue. Our issue in from outside 2022, whenever, there's always been end of possessions. Right?
Ending possessions. You got to get rebounds.
You can play
rebounding is part of defense. You got to end the possession.
Got to end the possession. They can't end possessions, bro.
They don't matter what possessions.
Johnny B said Friday the Warriors make me 2-11. I hope not, Johnny B.
Johnny, like I said, if you're willing to bet, let me know. You know how to hit me up.
Gina Kim said, I'm not too worried now, but playoffs, this can't happen. Our bench has to give us something. Can't win from just Luka and Kai. Facts.
It'll be fine.
Johnny B said the issue with PJ missing wide open threes, the timing of the missed threes. We be going on a run trying to cut the lead, and he ends up with the shot and completely bricks. So, Johnny B, yes. So you are right. Before I finish the statement, let me say that before that, because I know y'all don't hear this. You are right. You are right. But wouldn't you love if we could then, if he's on the floor with Tim Hardaway Jr. as well, that Timmy's supposed to be our 3-point shooter? Wouldn't you love him instead of giving it to PJ, where he got to go get buckets, not being a great 3-point shooter, so you know how they're going to play him, where you can give it to Tim Hardaway Jr. to make a 3, making his $18-17 million a game? That's all I'm saying, Johnny. I understand what you said, missing the threes. Right now, Tim's making nothing. So it's not, so because PJ went 3 of 10, that's better than 0 for 0? Like, you feel what I'm saying? Like, or however many Tim shot, that's what I'm like, because he didn't shoot, he's better than the guy that shot the ball when his job is to shoot. I don't understand it. Like,
so I'm just trying to make sure I'm getting this right. PJ went 3 for 10, but your boy went 1 for 4, so I'm guessing he shot better.
Who made more shots than PJ from 3? It's probably only 2 people, ain't it?
Let's see. Kyrie and Luka, that's it.
That's all I've been trying to yell the whole show. Who else made more threes than PJ Washington? Luka and Kyrie, you said, right?
And the part that gets me is, like you just said a minute ago, like Johnny first trying to kill PJ. Tim Hardaway's job is to score, and he gives you 7 points. This is what I talk about when I say people pick and choose who to kind of like. People can't be objective when it comes to this type of stuff, bro. Like, you just hate PJ Washington. I know you said saying no, you don't. Yes, you do. Yes, you do. Because as soon as the game was over with, that's the first person you attacked. But you saw the stats that Hope Malate posted. DJJ literally went 0 for 5. DJJ played like trash today. I didn't hear you say his name not one time. I didn't see you say his name not one time.
Nope.
You went straight to PJ. PJ's the third leading scorer on the team tonight.
Yep.
You went straight to him. Your quote-unquote third leading scorer got you 7 points tonight. You didn't say nothing about him, who was not supposed to be in the game at all in the fourth quarter. You didn't say nothing about him. So this is what I'm talking about, bro, when I say this stuff. Y'all pick and choose who to attack on this stuff based off y'all's feelings.
He said, hold on. He said, Timmy not getting the shots PJ is, and they're not even close. Roman momentum shots, and he takes the energy. You a damn lie, Johnny B. We praised Timmy because he was passing up shots because he was bricking them today. That's a difference. I'm saying you're not calling all the context, bro. Timmy be trash out there where he can't make shots, so we like, please pass the ball. And he's giving up more shots now because he's not making shots. He's passing the ball up. Thank you, Timmy.
Like, to be real with you, bro, I don't think Johnny actually watches the games. I think he literally just looks at it just to see what PJ do so he can write notes and come back and say it. Because you don't watch the game, pay attention to certain things in games, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? You don't look at it. You can't sit here and dissect the game, bro. And the reason why I know that, because I was listening to your show. I should listen to the show today with TJK, and I heard some of the takes you were saying. And it just, that type of stuff, when you be saying that stuff, it just shows me that you don't really watch the games, bro. You've had people in the comment section saying, does this dude even watch the games? What kind of takes are these? Like, you literally watch the game and tell me PJ was the problem when your third leading scorer got you 7 points and was not supposed to be in the game in the fourth quarter. We're playing to take this guy out the game in the fourth quarter. And you're telling me that you go straight to PJ?
If PJ would have passed the ball, PJ gave us a quick, like, damn near 10 points in the first quarter. Like, and I know you didn't watch that because you was on TGK's show still. Because I wanted to come on TGK was actually ending the show, and I wanted to type on his show and say, damn, the first corner 3-point shot is PJ Washington, Johnny B. Then this and this, like, we don't get it, bro. Like, why is PJ graded on a different standard? Then you keep grading PJ on what Tim was supposed to be because Tim's not that. And then it's just on the offensive side of the ball. You never talk defense at all.
Like I said, he don't talk about defense because
he don't talk it at all.
The guy he glazes don't play defense.
Defense don't matter.
It don't matter then, right?
It don't matter.
Which is why we got cooked in crunch time when Tim was in there because the defense don't matter. Like, that's why I say I don't understand it, bro.
No, Johnny B, you weren't watching that game. You were literally on the show talking.
You were on the show, bro.
I'm telling you, I was looking at you on my computer screen with my TV.
Yeah, matter of fact, I had split screen on my phone. I was watching TGK show and watching the game at the same time.
TGK
you were still on there.
Ended, and PJ had already scored his buckets, and I was about to type in and say, "Hey, it's crazy because you didn't see it, Johnny B, but PJ over there making corner threes and all, and you were right there talking still with TGK. You did not see that part." Hold up, John. Why you see Johnny B in that Larry class or whatever? How he moved the goalpost. He now told you too emotional now because you was getting at him.
But when never mind. shout out to Hero.
Oh man, that's his boy. You did, Johnny B, man. I'm gonna always remember. That's receipts, Johnny B. You was emotional on that one, Johnny B. Oh my goodness, man. Hold up. He said, I click on that one. He said, I did that one. He said, Relle, you emotional, my guy, relax. Daryl says Johnny B is trolling y'all. He's the epitome of the East Coast national media. And he on the West Coast, Daryl.
He on the West Coast, Daryl.
He over there in what is that, Golden State or whatever, San Francisco.
Mm-hmm.
Frank said we're high on Nomax defensively. Question is his offense and offense off the bench. Does Duncan Robinson interest you? You know, Robinson is an accurate shooter and moves without the ball. So his contract is the issue right now for me, Frank. But like, I know Robinson's not a great defender, but if we had him doing what Timmy was here for right now, and I don't want to keep Timmy is doing the other things. It's wild, man. Like I hate it's like, damn, Timmy, I don't need you to do the other stuff right now. I need you to be Tim Hardaway Jr. and make buckets. And he's like, well, you guys have been saying all this time I need to be a better all-around player and all that. It's like, but bro, we don't need you 31. We don't need you being Chris Paul. You're not Chris Paul. Like, stop trying to be that. Be Tim Hardaway Jr. and he's not doing it. So I know Duncan Robinson on this team would make more threes than Timmy's doing right now.
How many years he got?
Contract. I think it's still 3 or something, maybe 2 or 3.
Probably 2. I think he had one more year than Tim had.
Maybe. That's still nasty though. Russell nasty contract.
I think he making like 19 or something like that, 18 or something.
Is he the highest paid undrafted player? Did he get the highest undrafted contract ever or something?
Wait, was Austin Reeves drafted?
Austin, I think he was second round, wasn't he? Maybe. Okay. I'm not sure.
He might be. I'm not 100% sure. I
feel like he had a record for something. Duncan Robinson with his contract when he got his contract. It was
he might have been. I can't remember. I feel like it was somebody. No, I'm thinking of Ben Wallace. I know he wasn't on high contract.
Nah.
No, I think he was they say Ben Wallace is the greatest undrafted player of all time.
Yeah, just the greatest. He is just the greatest undrafted player. Greatest second round player is Nikola Jokic.
Yes.
You said you had to think about it for a second.
Yeah, like there was somebody up. Nah, you're right. He did.
Gina Ken. Only people in the other conversation would probably be with Draymond Green. It's a few second rounders is pretty good.
No, yeah, he better than
Ginobili.
Jalen better than Ginobili.
Yeah, Joker better than Ginobili, man. I love Ginobili, but come on, man. That's easy. Gina Kim said, I still believe in the Luka MVP campaign. He was player of the week and month for a reason. He has to get it. It's not over yet, Gina Kim. We still got a chance. It's that I think I told y'all the guaranteed way for Luka to get it. I put the parameters in front of you. 50 wins, the 4th seed. If you want to guarantee the 4th seed, 50 wins.
Oh,
go ahead.
I was gonna say, did you hear what Kevin O'Connell said?
I saw his little thing. I didn't hear it yet.
He pretty much just said everything you just said.
Yeah.
He was like, no, he said what you said the other day when he's talking about the 50 wins. If he gets 50 wins, he's not far off from what
everybody else.
He got like 56. Luke got 50.
Yeah,
so, he said he don't think both is gonna literally look at that and say, "Oh my God, you had you just so big of a gap that you can't put him in the conversation or whatever."
Nobody on the West will have 60 wins. If nobody on the West has 60 wins and you get over 50, you're close enough.
That's why we all say just get 50, then we'll go from there.
Yep. And I think if he gets the 4th seed, it's basically guaranteed. Johnny B says the beauty of League Pass is you can start the game from the beginning. Y'all should try. Get the hell out of here, Johnny B. I know what you can do on League Pass. You didn't do that though because you jumped on Playback. But never mind.
Now, son, you do that now.
Yep. Dave says, let's be real. He's a Glow Yacht member. He says, let's be real. If you want a deadly team, THJ, Maxey, Powell, those 3 can't be on the team at all. Be real, guys. Wake up. Those 3 should be replaced by minimum athletic people who are tall. Hey, Div. I mean, I'm real. I'm woke.
Div, do you hear us argue with you?
No, sir. I'm real.
You ain't gonna hear me argue with you at all, sir.
Not at all.
Frank, you my guy, dude. You know my guy.
Frank says package Maxey and Josh for Robinson. I'm just saying we finally have defense guy. It just sucks they don't have consistent offense. LOL. And Robinson has 3 years, I think, including this year. Yeah, so I'm saying I don't know if I'm trading Josh for Robinson. You give me Maxey and Tim, Frank for Robinson, maybe the 3 years. I told you, bro. That's a lot of years at $20 million, bro, for a shooter. If he not making shots, you're gonna be saying the same thing. Mm-hmm. What the hell is he doing on this team?
And remember, he was out for a whole season because he wasn't hitting his shots. Remember, They took him out the lineup. So
I know he's doing better now, but it's still he only does one thing.
He'll do one thing. Yep. I don't know, Frank. You got to give me some other options on that one, Frank.
Yeah. Gina Kim says THJ got too many fans. I really don't see how he got all these fans. They praise him and trash everyone else. And it's not just Johnny B. I like THJ, but the glaze is ridiculous. The glaze, pause. The donut. Daryl says facts to Div. Nico will need to be another magician to move the holdovers. THJ, Maxey, Powell for some more athletes around Luka next year.
Listen, I've said it before too, Daryl. If Nico was able to move all 3 or heck, even 1, maybe 2 of those guys, then we know what the real issue was.
Gina Kim says Johnny be looking at stats and still be wrong. We all know he don't watch games. I think he watching. I ain't gonna go that far on him, Gina Kim. But he ain't gonna tell me he's watching the game right then and there when I saw him on the TV screen. Hope Malate says someday we need to talk about who we should try and get for our starting 3. Somebody. It's just
we'll do that usually in the off season.
Yeah. Yep. We'll have that's all we have to talk about, Latte, like in the off season. Gina Kim says 50 wins should secure him the MVP, even if we're still the 5th seed. Joker won as a 6 seed with 48 wins. 50 should be the criteria considering our injuries. That's a big achievement. I agree, Gina Kim. I'm just saying that. So I think he's still the favorite with the 5th seed. I'm saying if he got the 4th seed, though, I don't think there'd be any conversation at all. Like, I think it's just him.
Gina, I hate to be that guy, but no, you're 1,000,000% right.
Yes.
But you know how the national media, they love moving that goalpost when it comes to Luka.
Yes, sir. He got to meet all the criteria.
Like, he got to be the best record in the league.
Yep.
While having he got to have all the stats. He got to have a differential. Got to have the highest differential in NBA history.
Yep.
I mean, like, it's always got to be something with Luka. It's always goalpost moving. Like you said, Jokic won 2 MVPs, not even winning 50 games. Bro, Luka all of a sudden got to win 50. So I mean,
why do you notice now they doing that again? I told you, they be making me not like Joker, bro. They playing the whole analytic like Joker thing again over Luka. Luka stats destroy the Joker stats. How is Joker MVP favorite over Luka Doncic?
Luka had better stats than him 2 years ago, King, and he still gave it to Joker.
Bro,
remember that was the year that all of a sudden analytical numbers counted. Remember that?
Bro, they gave it to Embiid. They gave it to Embiid because he was the leading scorer, right? They yelled he's scoring the most. He was a beast. Joker is 11th in the league in scoring.
Bro, listen.
Bro, he's 11th.
Did you not just hear me say it to Gina? It is the goalpost. I said this. Remember the year that Joker won the MVP that 1 year? It was because he had the greatest analytical stats of all time. I've never heard nobody bring up analytical stats in MVP stuff. Luka had it that year that he was the 4th seed. We didn't hear nothing about it. Like I said, Joker had the 6th seed, won it. Luka has the 5th seed this year, and we're sitting there talking about that's not enough.
Bro, I don't even think
Luka has it's a leading scorer this year, like you said, a leading scorer, putting up stupid numbers on efficient numbers. But then all of a sudden now, when Joel Embiid do it, that's good. He had that one good stat. He's leading the scoring. When Luka do it, it's not good enough.
It ain't good enough. Oh, he's 7 assists. It ain't good enough.
Not good enough.
Bro, even in like them some analytics now, Shea not beating Luka no more. But they still talk about like Shea has the one thing over Luka now, and that's the record for his team. That's right. It. He has a couple more. They say, oh, he's leading the league in steals as well. I'm like, bro, Luka not far behind. They don't want to talk about that. You feel what I'm saying? Like, it doesn't make sense the stuff they leave out because of Luka, but the stuff they include for other folks. Like, I've never seen Luka's straight raw counting numbers are stuff we've never seen before. They always say you got to do something. It's stuff we've never seen before.
Ain't that why Jokic won? He had some analytical numbers we never seen before. When Westbrook won, he had triple-double stats, something you never seen before. So when Luka do it, no, you gotta
shout out to Freezy. We knew Kyrie wasn't eligible for awards before the All-Star game. That shows you how many games Kyrie had missed already. We knew by the All-Star game that Kyrie wasn't eligible for awards. That shows you how many games he had missed. I don't understand it. Like I just need somebody. And Tim Legler, I thought, like you said, he was going to be the guy. But then the last episode, he kind of backed off and said, I don't know if he got enough time and all that. And I'm like, Legs, like, present your case. Like, present it, all this stuff, and say what happened. Don't tell us to Kyrie, say Kyrie. But everybody, bro, we need a Maverick representative. Like, that's what Tim McMahon's supposed to be. I understand that Legs got to watch other games and all. So, again, he can't watch every game. I understand it. He's not watching every single thing. Tim McMahon should be watching every single one.
But that's the thing, though, King, too, about that. Tim, before that video, was saying he is the MVP. What changed between that show and this show?
Because he heard other people on ESPN and them talk to him. You saw when he was standing up beside Jason Williams.
You heard other people saying stuff, too, and you corrected them on the previous videos.
I'm just telling you, that's the way it works. You know, somebody getting forced to say that's enough. No, we're not going. It is what it is. It's playing the game. My thing is, like I said, Tim McMahon should be yelling all these stats out. Should have said Kyrie already missed this. That Luka had to do this. That we still at 50. We still fighting for the 4th seed. All like the stuff that we yell on the show over and over. We shouldn't see Tim McMahon on the screen and be yelling at him. Tim, say it. Say it, Tim. Yo, say that to Brian Windhorst. Say that to what's his name? Tim Bond. Tim. Say it, Tim. And Tim just
he'll sit there and listen to them spew nonsense, bro.
Yep, and say, look at it. We know we don't play the greatest defense. Yeah, Luka's not a great defender, so you got to get guys around him. He's trying, but come on, let's keep it real. Luka's not a defender, and I'm like, bro, help us.
Dang, Luka should have had a relationship with Mark Stein, bro.
I wish Mark Stein would. Mark be trying to help him.
Yeah, Mark not even on ESPN.
He's not even on there no more. We need a guy. Tim McMahon is horrible covering the Dallas Mavericks, bro. You got Rachel Nichols, freaking Skip Bayless, Stephen A. Smith writing about Allen Iverson and all that, bro. None of them had a relationship with their guy the way Tim McMahon has a relationship with Luka Doncic. That's foolish. Either Tim doesn't believe Luka's that dude, or Tim just an idiot.
Why can't it be both?
It could be both. I mean, if he does believe he's not that dude, then he is an idiot. You're right. Dave says, I troll and all, but come on, guys, wake up. Timmy, Maxey, Powell are completely useless on the court. We all know those guys are just not guys you win with. Don't belong to a championship team. I feel you, Dave. He says, also, I question if our coach is championship material. If Clippers lose in the first round and they let Clippers coach walk, we need to sign him. Absolutely.
Oh, yeah, I'll take him.
Absolutely. Gina Kim says, who should we be looking to get this offseason? THJ got to be the first one to go. It would be great if we can get Herb or Mikal, but I don't see it. I mean, maybe. We got to see how the season – you can't really get on that because the season could work out a different way and teams could be not liking players, or players could say, I want to be gone or something like that. Like, that's why you can't really talk about it until it happens, Gina Kim, because you don't know. Ramble says, if he can turn Maxey plus THJ plus Powell, $34 million into two solid players, I'm getting a custom Nico jersey with a $sign on the back. I feel you, Ramble. I might get another We Talk Mavs one with Nico on the back just for that. Big J, Glow Yard member, says we are making 2 moves this offseason, THJ and all the picks for marketing, and give the Anito Drummond, and we are set. What is that? Andre Drummond, I'm guessing?
Probably Andre Drummond.
And we are set.
No, we said it, but we said at center, bro. I'm not worried about the center position.
Yeah, I mean, I would like to get somebody else. If we can get like a Biombo or something, bro, instead of Powell. You see what I'm saying? If I can have another center that's, even though he may not be playing, but just break in case of emergency, in case one of our guys get like dinged up or something, we not like, damn, bro, we can't get any rebounds. Just somebody can get a rebound at the center position playing the third guy. It don't got to be. We could add JaVale McGee. Right now, JaVale McGee is the third center. I'd have been fine with. You feel me? Like that would have been perfectly fine, but we don't. We still got.
And JaVale keeps us in line with that size that we had with Gafford and Lively.
Yes. Daniel says, I can accept an OKC loss from the last game. The other 6, I want W's on because I believe we can beat Atlanta, Golden State, Houston, Charlotte, Miami, and Detroit. Facts. Dave says, honestly, guys, I think the media doesn't like Luka. He isn't good on interviews and is very dry and doesn't give them anything of interest. They don't want him as the face, period. All right, Dave. Frank says, Robinson has been improving as a scorer. My wishful thinking is use THJ expiring for Nas and Josh and Maxey for Robinson. Robinson at least is 6'7", who's always moving without the ball. Yeah, but his defense, you giving up Josh and Maxey. I know Maxey is the greatest defender. Both of those guys better than
BJ was saying biannual.
Oh, okay. Got you. Yeah. I'm fine with that. Absolutely. We get the biannual to Drummond. Hell yeah.
Is that 1 year?
Yeah.
Okay. I thought it was like one of the ones you got. It's like a multiple thing or whatever.
I think you get to play with however you want to, parts or something like that. I don't know, but you just get it. Div says, how does Stephen A. Smith put 5th in MVP over Luka Brunson? What is Brunson's record? This is just nuts. This guy can't be taken seriously. I have zero respect for Stephen A. Smith. That take was nuts. Yeah, I know he respecting.
You just now not have respect for Stephen A. I've been not having respect for that dude, man. He a clown, bro.
My only issue.
He's an entertainer, y'all.
Yes.
He's an entertainer. He's not somebody you go to for insight on this stuff, man. He's an entertainer.
Bro, he is an entertainer, and I would not have a problem with his show with him being entertaining.
He's a personality. There you go.
Yep.
That's what I'm saying.
And I wouldn't have a problem with him being a personality at all. I would not. His show is his show. People can watch it. If you're a fan of it,
If he did not have a vote.
There you go. If he did not have a vote, That's my problem. My problem with Bill Simmons. My problem. They have votes. Jalen Rose, Kendrick Perkins, maybe. I don't know.
No, Kendrick Perkins do have a vote.
They have votes.
That's why I said like this. This is why I always wondered like what is the criteria to have a vote?
Michael Wilbon.
Like remember back in the day, it was a Chris Broussard. He had it. You know, like a Mark Stein has one.
Wilbon always had one.
Yeah, he got one.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I think Wilbon is like not paying attention to ball like that no more, bro.
Yeah, I don't think he watch it like that no more.
Yeah,
bro.
I think he's like, and maybe it's age and all that. I don't know, but I'm just saying. I think Rachel Nichols might have one.
I'm missing somebody. I had somebody in mind. I can't think. I had it. I can't think who it is, but
I don't think Skip.
Yeah. No, Skip does not have one. I remember Nick Wright don't have one. He said he been saying he wants one.
Trying to get one. Been asking Chris Broussard. It's like a regular joke on the show to get him one, but yeah, he don't have one. But I know Stephen A. Smith has one.
Yeah, Stephen A. definitely has one.
Gina Kim said, "Upsets me how they can't use the old."
Brian Windhorst has one too.
Yep, on Lucas, so they moved. LeBron got one, so they moved the goalposts to keep from giving it to us. Joker and Giannis won 2 before Chip, and B they ain't even get out the second. Somebody said that. Was it Tim Legler? I think it was Tim that actually said that statement. Everybody holding Luka accountable for the MVP before he went like you go win something, then we can give you an MVP. But neither Joker had won before he got an MVP. He won after he got his 2 MVPs. Giannis didn't win till after he got his 2 MVPs.
Remember when Joker got his 2 MVP, folks were like, should we even giving him the MVP?
Yeah, the third one he didn't get, and he won a championship. Same thing with Giannis. Joel Embiid got an MVP last year. Did he win a chip this year so far? You think he
never got out the second round.
Out the second round. Why do Luka gotta go win a chip to be proven for an MVP?
Goalpost.
And he's already been to the Western Conference. He's already been further than Joel Embiid. That don't make sense, bro. It don't make sense. He's literally the goalpost just keeps moving.
And that's why, listen, people, talking about, I think I just saw somebody in the comments say, he could probably win it next year. I'm tired of that next year stuff.
They gonna say
this dude is putting up godly numbers right now. Like what? So if he's doing this right now, he's putting up the godly numbers right now. What is the next thing he has to do for him to finally get it? I don't understand. Like he's putting up better numbers each year, going far and beyond each year. It's like what else he have to do to actually win it?
You know what I get afraid of next year? So when Luka has the better team, right? Like the team
they gonna hold him against him.
They're gonna hold it against him and his numbers probably gonna go down a little bit. Like he's not gonna have it's gonna still be awesome numbers.
Not gonna be 34, it's gonna be 30.
Yeah, like this number. So it's gonna be like somebody else gonna be averaging 32 or something like that at that point, and they're gonna be like, well,
so they got more points. It's like what
32 points a game, man, and all that. This is a different season and all that. Of what I'm saying is like, but Luka, the number 1 seed right now doing this, but he got Kyrie now.
They'll have like Tatum or somebody like Tatum getting 32. Then they'll finally get him the MVP because he got 32 on a stacked team. Like, but he'll have a stacked team getting you 32. Luka got a good team, give you 30. But no, Luka, your team's too good, so you can't give it to you. Tatum, you get it. It's like, wait, what?
It's like
what are we doing? Like
them all NBA first teams, a gift and a curse, bro. Getting them so early, and I'm not saying it's his fault. It's just the media, bro. I've never seen this before. I've never seen anyone treated with the same like rubric.
Remember the video you sent me? That guy was talking about that.
Mm-hmm.
He's like they're getting voter fatigue for Luka before he even
got one. That's what I don't understand. I'm like Luka, like he can do everything in the world, bro. Like I'm like if he had 40, if he was averaging 40 this year, would they say it's not enough?
No, yeah. They make excuse for him in 40. Because remember, like I think I just saw Gina say talk about Joel Embiid's usage. Remember? We heard about his usage too high. He this and that and this and that and this. Embiid led the league 2 years in a row in usage, but all we hear is that he's carrying that team right now.
Use usage on Luka Doncic. Giannis usually got a higher usage than Luka do. He's won MVPs. So does Joel Embiid.
Embiid had the highest usage in the league the last 2 years, but all of a sudden that matter of fact that was used for his reasoning for getting an MVP.
And he's a center. And he doesn't do as much passing as Luka, but he has the ball in his hands more than Luka. Okay. But that is what it is, bro. Get these last few ones out. Frank said media don't want to credit Luka because Luka has bad narrative attached to him, even though the media spread those narratives. Facts, Frank. Gina Kim said an Embiid had a higher usage rate than Luka, and they praised him, but when Luka does it, he's a ball hog. Yep. Daryl says this may not be Luka's year for MVP, but they will have no choice next year because they do move the goalpost. But this is Luka's cleansing year. Perception, team success, and biases are the factors. I just hate that. My only thing, Daryl, like I said earlier with Ron, I think Rel said it too. If Luka gets to the Western Conference Finals and lose, are they going to say he's a loser? That you finally gave him help, he didn't do enough. He didn't do, like that's. I don't know what's going to happen. Like, do we have to win it all? It's like Luka has to win it all.
Which is not fair. Like I said, why does Luka have these stipulations against him? But we didn't hear these for Jokic. We didn't hear these for Giannis. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't get it, man. You rather give Jokic 3 MVPs, man, and like he has pretty solid stats, right? It's pretty steady. This dude Luka's give you something more every year, but then we keep hearing next year he'll get it. Do it again. Next year he'll get it. Do it again. Next year he'll get it. Then after a while, I was like, bro, then when is he actually gonna get what is the criteria? What is it gonna take for this man to finally win an MVP? Because the stuff that they're saying bad about Luka, you were saying positive about the guys before him. That's why I don't understand why it's so hard for him to get that.
Who was the last MVP to win an MVP after they won it, to win their first MVP after they won the title? Was it Magic Johnson?
Oh, say it again.
The last person to win an MVP, their first MVP, after they won a title already, meaning they had already been a champion and didn't got an MVP, was the last person to do that Magic Johnson.
I can't remember.
I don't think there was no other MVP that got it after they won a championship. They got it first. No, Charles Barkley never had one, right?
No.
David Robinson and him got his before he was a champion, right?
Yeah, Dirk got him before championship.
It was Tim Duncan. Tim Duncan got his championship before he got
99. Yeah, okay.
Forgot about Tim Duncan. That was the last one then, right? Because nobody else after that had won a championship. Everybody got the MVPs before a championship. And Tim Duncan's just a special reason. Like his career is just different. It was already like championship level team in their first year.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm sorry. Go ahead, bro. I'm sorry.
PGBVBY with the $1.99 don't know. Says Keyshawn, Mavs got smoked by Warriors. Joke art, man.
It just is what it is. Keyshawn.
I really hate the national media. Like for the day oneers, y'all know how I feel, man. I hate the national media so much, y'all. I really do. It's lazy reporting, man. And all it is clickbait and hot takes now. You know what I'm saying? Like they're being irresponsible, man.
Everybody in national media talking about the Lakers are a contender.
Bro, I saw
talking about the 9th seed.
I saw something on Twitter. I think it was. I can't remember where I saw this. I just shook my head. I didn't even share it with none of y'all because it's just stupid. Out of the Warriors and the Lakers, which one of them I think it was the Warriors and the Lakers. Do you think that they can be the Cinderellas of this year's playoff run? I said, I'm done.
You know why they moving the goalposts for that one, right? Remember last year with the Lakers? But again, they're not using context. What happened last year with the Lakers? What did they do? What did they do at the trade deadline?
Yep.
They traded all that people,
traded all those people with the Utah Jazz.
So you saying it was basically a different team, right? That got hot and ran into us, right?
Yep.
What the Lakers do at the trade deadline this year?
Yes.
All righty then. The last was Hold My Latte said Bucks lost against the worst team. It's even out today's loss. It even out today's loss. I'm happy Giannis not MVP. They trash. Latte hate Giannis. Div says, what does Luka need to do to win this year's numbers wise? If the team is first next year and Luka doesn't have 34 points per game, they will say, well, he isn't having the year he had last year.
That's what I'm saying. So when people say, oh, wait till next year, like, I think we're going to be a better team like next year.
Yep.
Coming out the gate next year. So they're going to use that against him. Oh, his team too good, so you can't give it to him. Like,
Luka won't need 34. Next year, he won't need 34.
Yeah, he won't need 34 next year. Like,
Jada Kim said they use Bajoka Miss Murray too and doesn't play with any stars. So that's why they think Joker should have it. But Luka didn't have any stars either. Kai missed games. So who did Luka have? Facts. Daniel says, I'm cool with the 5th seed and being on the road or at home if the season ended today. We want the underdogs and show the world that we are legit and we can beat you. Hashtag Kawhi ain't nothing. Johnny B says, so if Luka does win MVP and loses early in the playoffs, would y'all be happy? Nah, but I don't think he should lose early in the playoffs. I'd be mad there too, Johnny B. Frank says, Tim McMahon on Wendy Pod always looks mad or depressed. He has to talk positive about the Mavs. You can see it in his face, LOL. Gina Kim said, JJ is trying to be non-biased, but he was supposed to try to make a case for Luka and ended up not making one. I don't get why they hype up SGA as if he's carrying that team. He's not. I sent you the thing, bro. Didn't I tell you about JJ podcast? Did you see my tweet? The guys on it, when he talked about it, JJ said that and TGK talks about this like damn near every show he has. Every shop at TGK, his pregame show, shows the list of the minutes that our starting line, our guys have. As far as having 100 minutes, he says, Mavericks don't have nobody. Can we finally get somebody? JJ Redick talking on his podcast to the two guys there on there, Steve Jones, I forgot the other guy, saying that, do you know the Mavericks just had a lineup with their new guys that they just got that just like their first lineup to hit 100 minutes, including their new guys. Like, that's been all year. And they looked at him like, what? Like,
what time is it? So you're telling me now with 7 games left?
Seven games left.
Gotcha.
Just now getting it. And the guys look with their eyes open like, what? We didn't know that. How the hell are these people voting for MVP and saying they want somebody a clear-cut MVP if you don't know the information?
King, I just want to know what the criteria is to be a voter. I just want to know what the criteria is, bro. It's like, why when people throw this stuff out, that just seems like that's mind-boggling to you, like you didn't know that. That means then how do you have definitive opinions about a team that you don't know nothing about? Like, I don't understand that, bro. That makes no sense to me.
Don't talk on it then. Pause. Div says if Luka doesn't get the MVP, it will be sweet. When in the playoffs, we cook everyone. Hopefully, Luka does take it personal. Shaq also seems to be anti-Luka MVP. He's pushing Shea as the guy. Yeah, if they give somebody else the MVP, that might be the best thing for the Mavericks, though. Tell you the truth, because
but
Luka can go. I know I want it, bro, but I'm saying.
Well, no. I'm about to say Shea, but they're winning without Shea, though.
Yes, I'm just saying if Shea gets it, and Luka sees Shea in the playoffs.
It was just a game. This dude just scored like 18 or 19 points or whatever. And Jay, what's the name? Jay Will went out there and balled for like 33 and 8.
Game winner. He had the game winner.
Oh, gotcha. Okay.
The game winner. Austin Jones said, call back to earlier, but Dirk was the king of the transition 3. Yeah.
Yes, he was.
Yes, he was. Gina Kim said, J-Dub made a leap. Chet has been great. Dort is a great defender, and they have shooters. They're young and been healthy, so of course they've been good, but doesn't mean SGA passed or better than Luka. No. Daniel said it would be nice if Luka can get the MVP, but I would honestly be okay if we just lock in the playoff spot and hopefully we stay healthy. Facts. Excuse me. Gina Kim said even Shannon was confused when Stephen A. Smith didn't mention Luka, but he's a voter, and this criteria is very inconsistent. They want to make it about seeding when it comes to Luka. Facts.
And the thing is, I think somebody pointed out the fact that the New York Knicks only have one more win in Dallas.
They didn't. They had one less one.
Oh, sorry. One less win, but they're in the 4th seed and we're in the 5th seed.
Yep.
He acting like Brunson number 1 in his conference and Luka's like number 11 in his. Like,
it's because Jalen Brunson is his guy's injured right now. For some reason, Luka playing with injured guys don't matter. They can't notice that because, bro, they hold Luka on this higher pedestal like he's Jordan already. They got to be able to do everything no matter what. But other guys, okay, come on, you're good. Frank says criteria to have an MVP is yes.
Exactly, Frank. That's what I said.
Ramble says Stephen A is an entertainer more than you know. I was at my parents for Thanksgiving. I saw Stephen A on General Hospital. That clown is on soap operas. Yeah, he said he's trying to get a late night show. He only won't be there. He need to hurry me get rid of him so he can get rid of his vote.
But he'll vote though. He gets votes. That's ridiculous, bro.
Big J said if Luka delivers a baby at halftime while getting a 50-point triple double, they will give him the MVP. Hey, Big J.
Gotcha. So you telling me he gotta land on the moon, deliver a baby, and get a 100-point triple double?
He got a chance, bro. Gina Kim said then we got dumb Gil talking about numbers and all. Head-to-head, Luka was outplayed SGA. Luka is averaging 34, 10, 9, but they want to call him a ball hog when he's just the best point guard in the league. Hey, Gina Kim, don't listen to Gilbert Arenas. Luka Doncic has already cleared him by far. That's enough. That's why I said about Gilbert Arenas. Like, Gilbert's not a better defender than Luka either. Like, don't listen to Gilbert Arenas. I watched his career. He was a knucklehead that got left out the league because he did some stupid stuff that he shouldn't have done. That's not a guy that you should watch his idea on what a great basketball player is. Because
on top of that, Gil had a small window of success. So let's not act like he was just doing this his whole career.
Come on, man. Like he's not the best representation. He knocked up his career. He's always talking about the money that he got and all that when he could have got way more things in the league because no. Austin says, man, I hate them having these football guys acting like they know basketball. Keyshawn didn't know who Vlade Divac is. He said, who is that? Yep.
Oh,
yep. Gina Kip said even Brunson has a higher usage rate, but I'm guessing he carrying the Knicks. I think when it comes to Luka, he's just so great, and people seem to forget he's young too. He doesn't have to win now. Gina Kim said it's really hard. I just really want him to get it this year. Luka had historical numbers, and I'll really be pissed off if he loses it. I don't want us to look back and everyone says, "Dang, Luka should have won it that year." Y'all already gonna look back. Y'all already gonna look back 2 years ago and think that.
Can't keep saying that. Oh, he should have won it that year, bro. I'm getting tired of that, bro. This dude's putting up stupid historical numbers, man. Like, this is crazy.
Daryl says it's not fair how they treat Luka. Why don't they like him? Is he doing something anti-media? They tried Trey, Zion, Tatum, Ja, Ant, etc. Now they're conceding to Shea and Wemby over Luka. They're just trying to find the next guy.
Daryl, I like you, man. You dropping facts tonight, my guy. I like you, man.
Gina Kim said, great show, fellas. I'm not even worried about Luka's MVP right now. I'd rather us win the chip and him get the Western Conference Finals and Finals MVP instead. He still has a chance, though. It's all about narratives. I got a statement for that when we end the show. I'm going to read this last one, though. Go ahead.
No, go ahead.
Dave says, great show, guys. Can't wait for Luka back-to-back 70-piece against the Hawks. LOL, that will be epic. They will say Hawks are awful. He only gets his points off the Hawks. Facts. Now, let me say my one statement about what Gina Kim said. When you're rating all-around players or like greatest players of all time, don't you think most people put Kevin Durant over Kawhi Leonard?
Yes.
Why did they put Kevin Durant over Kawhi Leonard?
Because it was the championships, I guess.
They both have 2 championships, right? But why would they choose Kevin Durant? What does he have over Kawhi?
Oh, MVP.
An MVP. It matters, bro. It matters. I know people are like, no. It matters.
I think a lot of people are saying it don't matter because we kind of see the writing on the wall as far as like they're trying their best not to give it to him, no matter what it is. It's like, well, no. You gotta be able to do this and this to get MVP. Okay, look who has that. Well, you know what? No. I was just playing. You got to do this and this. Well, look at doing that too. Well, you know what? I was just joking. You let me finish. He has to do this and this to win MVP, but he's doing that too. Well, you know what? You got to go back to this now. It's like, bro, like, I don't understand this, man. And this is why I don't like listening to because like when you hear them say stuff, like you said that dude earlier, bro, I don't listen to it because I know it's stupid. And I know you're going to say they got votes and all that stuff. I understand that, bro. But this is like, Lucas is the only one in the league that has an uphill battle to climb, bro.
Yeah.
And I know somebody just asked a minute ago, it's like, what he do to have this type of, to get this type of hate or whatever. I don't know, y'all. I really don't know. Like I said,
it's partially. I'm telling you, it's partially Mark Cuban, partially Kyrie Irving. That's why you probably.
To be honest with you, I think it has a lot to do with Kyrie.
I think it is. It's Kyrie, Mark Cuban. Like I don't think Dirk got disrespected a bunch on the Mavericks, bro. Like it is what it is. Like nobody stands for these guys. Dirk got disrespected. I told you after 2007, there was no way Dirk win another MVP.
And remember they said that.
They literally said it on shows and all. Like that means they said that Dirk could have went out there and averaged 30 and 10. They would not have given him an MVP. But Joel Embiid get his. He never made out the second round.
And you never hear the excuse of he got to win a championship.
They were ready to give it to him this year again.
Yep.
That's all I'm saying. It's Dallas with Mark Cuban in them and Kyrie Irving effect. That's probably part of it. Part of the reason why Luka don't get the respect he deserves.
Yeah, I don't know, bro. I hate that for
a lot of people in the media don't like Mark Cuban. You know that.
But Mark Cuban's not here no more.
Not no more, but he's still. I mean, the representation got to change, right? Eventually, we in the transition.
So you saying he need to stay off of the podcast, talking like he owns something?
I've been saying that when he was the owner, but
sound about right.
I don't understand. I'm waiting for the governor to tell him shut the hell up. You don't represent this team no more. That's what somebody need to tell him. I'm tired of seeing him on podcasts and all. What is he talking about?
I started watching his podcast a long time ago. I told you.
People show it to me and say, I didn't know he was on the Draymond Green podcast. And when they saw it, I didn't even look at it. I'm like, I don't want to see that.
Yeah, I didn't either. It's funny because I think Joe's the one that sent it to us. And you know what's funny? Then I started seeing it pop up on YouTube. I still ain't watched it yet, bro.
He like controlling narratives. And I don't care about it. I know what Mark Cuban's game is. He's not going to outsmart me. He tried to outsmart everybody else. He's not going to outsmart me.
Yeah, I was on the Mark Cuban's scheme about 10 years ago, bro. I'm over Mark Cuban, bro. I'm ready for him to move on. But let me see. Yeah, we can go ahead and end it here, bro. But yeah, we definitely appreciate y'all, man. No, I know it was a tough one. I know everybody wasn't too happy with the loss, but it'll be fine, guys. We got them again on Friday.
Let me read this real quick, Dirk. I said Dirk. He said they put Wade over Dirk, and Dirk has an MVP. Wade got 3 rings, though, too. So that's why it becomes a conversation, Austin, with them. But I think Dirk better than Wade. But
I do, too.
Wade has 3 rings.
Yeah.
And a finals MVP.
Facts. But yeah, if it was just Wade with the 1 ring,
Dirk would.
And the final MVP, yeah, Dirk would have definitely cleared him. But yeah, definitely appreciate everybody, man, rocking with your boys tonight, man. I know it was a late one. We'll be back here on Thursday, man. Dallas plays the Atlanta Hawks on Thursday, so we got a back-to-back, guys, Thursday and Friday. So we'll be back, man. Wait, did Dallas play? They play Friday, right?
They play Golden State on Friday.
What time though?
It should be earlier because it's not in Golden State or not in San Francisco.
Then leave me alone, then, King. All right, listen. We definitely, like I said, we appreciate y'all, man, rocking with your boys. Listen, if you guys want to, we asked you, matter of fact, we asked you if you're new to the channel, into Dallas Maverick content, guys, go ahead and hit that subscribe button, man, to join us here as we talk about all things Dallas Mavericks. And everybody, please hit that like button too, man. Before y'all go, please hit that like button, man, to help us build that algorithm up. To find more Mav fans like yourselves, join the Glow Yard gang. And also, too, if you guys want to become a member of the channel, go ahead and hit that join button right there next to the subscribe button, man. If you have an iPhone, guys, you have to go through Safari on your phone, go through the YouTube desktop, and then go to We Talk Mavs and then hit join that way. But everybody else can just click on that join button right there on your screen if you're on the computer, on a Android, or on a tablet or something like that. So there you go. So we can join us here on Fridays, man, for Members Day Fridays. We normally have members only shows on Friday mornings, but if we have a game on Fridays, we have the members only post game show on Friday. So we have a game this Friday, so there will be another members only post game show this Friday, y'all. We play Golden State again, so that should be an interesting one. So yeah. But before I continue, King, let's go ahead and show some love to our partners at Playback. Yes, sir, guys. You can join us on Playback, man, for every Dallas Maverick game. We have it streamed on Playback, guys. It is absolutely free. Doesn't cost you a thing. You can follow us at We Talk Mavs. Will, who play tomorrow? Do we streaming the game on there tomorrow?
I mean, we can. If somebody plays tomorrow, somebody gonna be playing as far as the schedule.
Yeah, if it's like the Clippers playing tomorrow or the Pelicans, something like that, y'all, we'll stream the game on Playback so we all can watch together. We're doing the scoreboard watching for the rest of the season to kind of see where we're gonna be placing in the playoffs. So we need the Clippers and the Pelicans to lose. So we'll watch whatever game those two are playing in. We'll watch them on Playback. So follow us on Playback. If one of them play tomorrow, we'll have it on Playback tomorrow, guys. So that's a guarantee. Also, too, I'm forgetting something.
Socials.
Oh yeah, follow us on our socials, guys. We got all the links down in the comment section below. And also too, I know King gonna kill me if I don't bring this up. Listen, follow me on my other channel, Cause We Geeked, here on YouTube, where we talk about all things in the geek culture involving movies and television and things like that. Gonna probably talk about that Roundhouse movie, man. A Roadhouse, movie. With Jake Gyllenhaal. It was pretty good.
It was good?
Oh yeah, it's pretty good, man. Shout out to my wife, she a hater. But yeah, man, listen. We're gonna probably talk about that on Saturday and some other stuff that probably dropped this week too. We usually talk about all the news and stuff that collective news that happened throughout the week. We talk about it every Saturday morning on Cause We Geek. So there you go, man. Kings, or anything else I'm forgetting before we go?
When is that? What's that movie called? It's like the John Wick type movie with Monkey Paw or something.
Oh, that come out. Oh, that come out this weekend.
That come out this weekend? I wanted to go see that.
Oh, thank you, King. You just reminded me. That's what we're gonna be talking about. I'm gonna try to see if we're gonna watch it, but yeah, might talk about that.
I'm gonna try to go see that.
Oh, no. I think it's the 8th.
Okay. I love that. I love the Playback video because Lively does the the Euro step until I realized that that's the reason Lively not playing right now. Not that move, but when he tried to do it again and travel. But share, more share, guys. A like is an equivalent of a share. Appreciate y'all so much, man. We notice all of your shares on different platforms, social medias, and I see all of them. So thank y'all so much. 1L, it ain't the end of the world, y'all. We're going to lose some. We're going to lose no players, y'all. Just let y'all know. We're going to lose not the series. We're going to lose games. It's going to happen. Get ready for it. It's okay. Let's get ready for Thursday, y'all. We're going to have fun.
Yes, sir. So listen, y'all, with all that being said, man, it is your boys Relle and King of We Talk Mavs, where we talk Dallas Mavs from a fan's perspective. We will be back here on Thursday when the Mavs play the Atlanta Hawks. Same Mav time, same Mav channel. Go Mavs, and we out.